yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on, as you wish. It didn't have to go down like this. I'm done talking, you didn't listen. I'll say it louder with my bitch. I'm the attitude adjuster. Let's see if you tough enough to back up all that stuff. Young buster buckle when these knuckles touch you. Hey, don't get fooled by the grade. I don't care what nobody say. Stand in my way, that's where you lay. I don't play, no, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Your ego's about to get more than your feelings hurt. See, I just want peace. I just want peace. And I know my heart's true. I know my heart is true. I came back from the east side. Now I know what I must do. Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just reward. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I call. So what are you fighting for? Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just rewards. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on, as you wish. It didn't have to go down like this. I'm done talking, you didn't listen. I'll say it louder with my bitch. I'm the attitude adjuster. Let's see if you tough enough to back up all that stuff. Young buster buckle when these knuckles touch you. Hey, don't get fooled by the grade. I don't care what nobody say. Stand in my way, that's where you lay. I don't play, no, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Your ego's about to get more than your feelings hurt. See, I just want peace. I just want peace. And I know my heart's true. I know my heart is true. I came back from the east side. Now I know what I must do. Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just reward. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I call. So what are you fighting for? Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just rewards. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on. Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on, as you wish. It didn't have to go down like this. I'm done talking, you didn't listen. I'll say it louder with my bitch. I'm the attitude adjuster. Let's see if you tough enough to back up all that stuff. Young buster buckle when these knuckles touch you. Hey, don't get fooled by the grade. I don't care what nobody say. Stand in my way, that's where you lay. I don't play, no, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Ooh, you gotta get this work. Your ego's about to get more than your feelings hurt. See, I just want peace. I just want peace. And I know my heart's true. I know my heart is true. I came back from the east side. Now I know what I must do. Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just reward. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I call. So what are you fighting for? Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just rewards. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on, as you wish. It didn't have to go down like this. I'm done talking, you didn't listen. I'll say it louder with my bitch. I'm the attitude attitude adjuster. Let's see if you tough enough to back up all that stuff, young buster. Buckle when these knuckles touch you. Hey, don't get fooled by the grade. I don't care what nobody say. Stand in my way, that's where you lay. I don't play, no, you might get this work. Ooh, you might get this work. Ooh, you might get this work. Ooh, you might get this work. Your ego's about to get more than your feelings hurt. See, I just want peace. I just want peace. And I know my heart's true. I know my heart is true. I came back from the east side, yeah. Now I know what I must do. Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just reward. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just rewards. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Yeah. Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on. Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That type of pride ain't good for your health. Come on, as you wish. It didn't have to go down like this. I'm done talking, you didn't listen. I'll say it louder with my bitch. I'm the attitude adjuster. Let's see if you tough enough to back up all that stuff, young buster. Buckle when these knuckles touch you. Hey, don't get fooled by the grade. I don't care what nobody say. Stand in my way, that's where you lay. I don't play, no, you might get this work. Ooh, you might get this work. Ooh, you might get this work. Ooh, you might get this work. Your ego's about to get more than your feelings hurt. See, I just want peace. I just want peace. And I know my heart's true. I know my heart is true. I came back from the east side, yeah. Now I know what I must do. Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just reward. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Fight for the greater good. Fight to even up the score. Fight for my neighborhood. Fight to get my just rewards. Fight for the ones that lost. Fight to get what's in store. Fight anyone I cross. So what are you fighting for? Yeah.
Fighting for my greater good. Fighting for my neighborhood. Yo, I love that theme song, guys. I love that theme song. Pardon the list. Best list on YouTube. Yo, Unicorns, what's good, man? That is my man Leroy Smith theme song for Tekken 7. If you guys want to, check it out, you guys can definitely go and check it out. But yo, what is good, everybody, man? Welcome. As you guys can see, Speak from the Heart is back. We rebranding the show. It's been about a good year and a half or so since I did a Speak from the Heart or even a Jay Barry show. You know what I mean? I just was doing like regular little talks here and there because I was too lazy to do a video and edit and all that stuff. But I'm gonna be bringing back the Speak from the Heart because I feel like that's how I that's how I flow when I do these live streams anyway. You know what I mean? Like I just do things. I just say things. You know what I mean? And not gonna offend anybody. My goal is not to offend anybody, but sometimes tough love is needed out here in these gaming streets. You know what I mean? I've always been a person that I tell it how it is. You know what I mean? You're not gonna hear no buffoonery here. You're gonna hear it straight from the heart. You know what I mean? So we bring it back. Speak for the Heart. And with that being said, got a super special guest in the building. It's been a minute since my man Sick has been on the channel, and I remember Sick was always there and supporting me for years when I had this channel with Gamers That Play Games podcast. and the Council podcast. And I mean, my man Sick was always there, man. So it's good to see him back on the channel with the reinvention of Speak from the Heart. Yeah. Yo, Sick, what's good, man?
What's good, my guy? Thank you for the invite, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a minute, yo. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, hell yeah, come on through, man. You know what I mean? I ain't hear from my Floridian dreaded brother. And
hey, man, I'm on a world tour right now, man. I'm on a world tour, bro.
Oh, that's
so
lit.
I was doing my own podcast. Funny shit. Started raining. The lights went out, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not finna restart this stream again. But it ended on it. It ended good though. Sound like Phil cut me off, but it's all good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get. I was gonna watch it, but right when he watched it, I got a phone call at work, and then I had to help people out and all that stuff. So I was like, I'll wait till I get home. But then while I was coming home, I was like, you know what? I haven't really spoke on the insider stuff. I really want to speak on this Crossplay and Call of Duty and 2019 like review. You know what I mean? So I'm very sporadic when it comes to live streams. I should be more consistent, but the work schedule has changed up a little bit. When I get home, sometimes I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get back and relax. You know what I mean? I'll be getting lazy, man.
For sure.
But what's good with you though, man? How was the week going? How was the holidays? And how's December going for you, man?
Man, December is beautiful, dog. It's beautiful, man. But as far as everything, bro, my work schedule changed. So, I was off Monday and Sunday. Now I'm off Thursday and Friday. So shit done just got weird all of a sudden. And it's like, all right, cool. So yeah, I figured shit, I ain't doing nothing for the next 3 days. So I might as well just go on a world tour. You know what I'm saying? Go on a world tour, man.
Yeah, I feel
jumping
you, man.
in all these podcasts, bro.
Yeah, as you should, man, because you always give good opinions anyway. So
nah, you know what I got to do though?
Get some insight from you.
I got to get that plat and Darksiders, bro. I only got one more trophy, bro, and that's the one hit level 30. But I literally just started New Game Plus, so I'm about maybe like 6 or 7 hours in.
Yeah.
And even now I'm at like level 28, so it's gonna take me a little bit.
Yeah, and a lot of people, you know what I mean, because I associate with a lot of different people from other platforms, you know what I mean, and how people view you. They view you as this like pony dude that that's just always talking shit and all that stuff. But yo, people don't know like you game, bro. Like you get it in.
Me? Nah, yeah. Man. Listen, no, I don't. No, I don't, bro. I do what they do, man. I do what they do, bro. Listen, it's crazy because sometimes you got to get down or lay down, bro. That's all it is to them. And a lot of people who I guess doubted me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who felt like, oh, I'll be here today and gone tomorrow and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at them niggas and I'm like, shit ain't looking too good for you, my guy.
Yeah.
Because me, the wave that I'm on is I don't even want to fuck with these niggas, like these established niggas. I really don't want to fuck with these established niggas. You know what I'm saying? So me, I be looking for new talent. I be looking for new blood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really on that because I feel like everything that's already done is already established. All the people who fuck with each other around this community, they've already established, and they kind of created this.
They got
this
circle.
Gate.
Yeah.
They created this gate for new people who just try and come up and do their thing. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So what we gonna do is, nigga, we gonna start from the bottom, and we gonna be here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, and what they don't even realize is, like, I've pulled in probably more live viewers than some of these more established people who got like triple, quadruple the subscribers I have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Especially your latest streams, man. I be in there. I don't be commenting most of the times because, like I said,
a lot of people don't.
I'm more at work. You know what I mean? So I'm always listening in the background. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing my stuff. But I always see like, yo, you getting good numbers. I see the growth, and as it should, man, because you put in a lot of work. You're a very hard worker. You're a very knowledgeable dude. And when it comes
why
to
I feel like I'm getting interviewed by this man right now, dog.
Nah. We just vibing. We waiting for the people to get in.
We about to get. I feel like he about to give me a promotion or something.
Nah, you know the vibe. Yo, my bad. I got a little.
No. You good. I'm just talking shit, Jay.
I got a little corporate on you. You know what I mean? I was in work mode. My bad. Let me get back to Jay Barry real quick.
Yo, that man sound like he wanted to offer me a position real quick. I was like,
listen, man. I know I got the best list on YouTube, but I can get professional a little bit. You know what I mean? Yo, El Matador, what's good, bro? Yo, my man, Gaming with Persona, keeping it so NY. What is up, man? Envy, Dub, what is good, bro? Andre 6K, what's good? Unicorns, what's good? Yo, my man Ken Sure Yukin is in the building. I did see Nancy as well. Nancy, what's up? Sick is in the chat. Definitely see you guys. Definitely appreciate
shout
you
out
guys
to
coming
Titanfall. Gaming with Persona.
Yep, Mr. Eddie.
El Matador.
Shout out to y'all coming through, man. Definitely appreciate it. But yeah, we just vibing a little bit before we get in on these insiders, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like I said, it's been a minute since, you know, I had Sick on the channel, and that's kind of my fault as well, because I'm gonna tell you personally, you know, I just go with the flow sometimes, and there's nothing that really planned.
Shit, I be doing the same thing, bro. Don't feel bad about it.
Flowing, you know what I mean? But, and also, like, I personally don't have like my own personal Discord, so when I do these shows, sometimes it's like my Discord is like a fighting game Discord, you know what I mean? So all the chats there is like fighting games, you know what I mean? So I should create like a Discord. I was like, nah, everybody else that I know got a Discord. You should. So I'm like, yeah, I just joined yours. You know what I mean? So I'm good.
Nah,
anyway.
But you should definitely do Discord, because I mean, I got Discords for different situations, right? So it's not all the same Discords, as you may know.
Yeah.
I got the Discord that I got for just the people who come through and fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I got the Discord for them. And then I got the Discord that's just for the homies only. You know what I'm saying? And the people who are in that Discord, they know about this Discord. Everybody else don't know about this Discord. Then I have another Discord that was that's for my other podcast, the For the Players podcast. That's another Discord that people don't know about, but that's for a whole nother podcast that's pretty much about everything. You know what I'm saying? So PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and shit like that. Again, I love the misconceptions, right, that people have.
Yeah.
But see, I also don't give a damn. That's been the main thing that has kept me afloat. The things that people worry about, I don't worry about. I don't care about what your perception of me is. You know what I'm saying? When I log off, I go back to doing what I'm gonna do anyway.
Yo, that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's the same energy I'm on, man. Like yeah. I can you know, associate myself with a lot of people in the community, but when I log off, bro, you know, I'm doing me.
That's
like,
it.
You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't take nothing to heart, and because people got misconceptions about me all the time as well. As you guys can see on Twitter, when I be responding to these dudes, they be like, "Yo, but I game on all platforms."
Yo, when you made that thread, I was like, "Oh, word!"
Yeah.
Hey, let me go ahead and put my little piece up in here, man. Check this out. Check this out. Bro, day one, nigga. Day one.
And the thing is, they don't know. They don't know. You know what I mean? Or they think that they don't, or they pretend like they don't know. But I'm just like, I don't brag about things like that, but I just wanted to shut that fuck nigga up.
Yeah.
Real quick. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's the first time I've ever heard Jay Barry curse, bro. Ever. I never really hear you curse, bro. You always keep it professional, bro.
Yeah, because like when I'm a guest on somebody's show, you know what I mean? I try to restrain from cursing, but on my channel, I go in, you know what I mean?
Oh, me, I don't care. You already know, bro. Listen, on my channel, bro, you getting called. Because, see, I don't have any alliances, which means I don't have any attachments to anybody that's in this community, bro. So I could talk about everybody, because at the end of the day, I don't want or need anything from you. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep it that way. That's why everybody who I fuck with, those be people I like, who they freely speak their mind, say what the hell they got to say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way. It's like, I mean, I'm cool with a lot of people, but like today, what we're gonna be talking about later on is just like, if you saying some dumb stuff, I'm not gonna restrain myself to not say your name or call you out. I'm gonna say your name, like, yo, this is some dumb shit. You fucked up. At this moment, he knew he fucked up. You know what I mean? But
at this moment,
yeah, man. But yeah, yo, honestly, it's just cool to have you in here, man. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if you guys missed,
yeah, because I don't really do people podcasts like that, but you
that
know,
is true.
like
and, but you remember,
I fuck with you since the beginning.
Yeah, remember I had the Gamers That Play podcast, and I was like, that's what I think I knew you, but that's where I officially kind of knew you right there, and I was like, yo,
yeah. We didn't have any, I guess, any like prior like crazy interaction. It was just like, you know, maybe some likes from some posts here and there, or comments within the chat and shit like that. But again, like I said, I love for people to have the misconception, you know what I'm saying? And there's been a lot of podcasts that I've literally turned down because I just don't care about really being featured on people podcasts. You know what I'm saying? It don't float my boat the way it does other people. Like, I'm not impressed by your numbers. At all.
I get that from you too, man. Like, I'm a type of person as well as like, I never asked to go on a podcast. Right. Because I don't feel like I don't want to intrude on anybody. You know what I mean? That it's just within me. That's just a me problem, right? I'm just a type of person.
That's a me problem.
Yeah, like I'm a type. I'm a very like laid back, chill dude. Like, you know, any podcast that you ever see me on, I never asked to go on there. You know, people, you know, invited me to go on there. You know what I mean? Like, people that I really fuck with, like what I mess with, I would go on there when I go on there. You know what I mean? So. But I get that vibe from you as well. It's like, yo, if I don't fuck with you, I ain't messing with you.
And it's not even that I don't fuck with them. I really don't know them. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. So it's weird because a lot of people think I got problems with them, and I'm like, how the fuck can I have a problem? I don't even know you.
Yeah, true.
I don't even know you. Just because I talk about your internet persona, because that's the only thing I can go off of. Your internet persona,
or your platform.
Right, your internet persona or your platform does not define you as a person, as a human being. I don't know who the hell you are. Like, if I was to walk past you, I probably wouldn't even recognize you. To be honest with you,
that's a fact. Yeah, I agree.
So it's like, how can I have a real? There's only one person on this internet that I have a problem with, and if I did see him, I'd fucking smack the taste out of their mouth.
I already know,
but we're not gonna even go there. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. If I seen that nigga, I would, bro. Anyway, but regardless of that, I ain't here for the negativity, though. I'm not here for the negativity. But that's the only person that I ever had a true problem with.
We gonna get a little
nobody
negative, else. Sick. Let's be honest with you.
Oh no, and that's fine. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, I don't really want to base this around them because I don't want them to feel like it's that special. Like, nah, it ain't that deep. But if I did see you, as Hard 8 says, I would stomp you into the finest wine. Like, for real.
Yeah, Hard 8.
But outside of that, man, like, I ain't got no problem with nobody. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who think I have problems with them. It's a lot of people who want to have problems with me, but I won't even give you the satisfaction of having a problem with me, nigga, because you're irrelevant, bro. Yo, like, I didn't even know that my name is being brought up in other people's podcasts.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Like, I had no fucking idea. Bro. And I'm like, God damn, you know, and sometimes I'd be wondering, like, where do these people be coming from? Because, like, even now, like, when like my podcast go and then I start seeing the numbers rise, I'm like, where are these people coming from? Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. But then I didn't know that there's people who mention me all the time, because I've even had people send me messages and say, like, yo, I heard about you on such and such a podcast, but when I came and listened to your videos, yo, I feel like you speaking the truth. And I'm like, bruh, so what did you expect to hear? You expected me to be jumping around like a clown or something? Like, what did you expect? What did you expect?
You go into a lot of detail when it comes to your opinions as well. So people respect
No,
that.
I do. And that's the thing. If I have a problem with something, like right now, I even have a problem with PlayStation, and niggas can't figure it out. They can't understand why.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how can you not? Do y'all know I've spent tens of thousands of dollars in PlayStation?
Yo, I just had when I was talking about the Game Awards, I was just going over that. I was like, yo, people invest so much money into these ecosystems. Like, my issue with the whole PlayStation putting their games on other platforms is the fact that an ecosystem that I personally like, I feel like you're taking away from me staying in that motherfucker, because if your games is being offered somewhere else and I can get the better performance there, I'm going to go there. You know what I mean? And other people's going to have that mindset as well, because like I brought up the analogy of a convenience store, right? When you go to a convenience store, there's sales that's in there that might attract you. But also, once they get you in that store, with the sales or whatever product, there's items right there in the front. Those impulse buy items like the Snickers and all that stuff. Those are what the PlayStation Store is. So now that people is migrating away from your store and your ecosystem, you're losing those potential sales that people might pick up a theme, they might pick up a DLC, because your other game, they don't have to go to anywhere PSN or PlayStation ecosystem to play your game. You know what I mean? That was my issue with it.
No. Let me go into a little bit of detail with why I have a problem with this.
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
and I'm going to use an example that I've even used earlier, right? What sells more? Multiplats or exclusives?
Oh,
your first answer off rip would be multiplats, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But then you would have to go into your little bag of tricks to figure it out. Because the first thing that's going to come out of your mouth is Fortnite, which is an anomaly. Grand Theft Auto, which is an anomaly. Fucking Tetris, which is an anomaly. But then after that, you lose the argument. The argument drops off completely. Let me explain to you what I'm saying. Right? Gears of War. Which one sold the most? The one when it was on multiple consoles? Or the one when it was on one console?
I see where you're going, Sick, and I like it. I see where you're going,
Halo.
Sick, and I like it.
No. Halo. Which one sold more? The one that was on multiple platforms or the one that was on one platform? Titanfall. One, I'm going to just say ecosystem versus multiple ecosystems.
Yeah, it goes on 360.
Because it's always been a multiplat.
Yeah.
Because by the logic of some people that I've heard, if you offer it on more places, how can it sell less? That's what we've been hearing, right?
Yeah, that's the move, that's the motive that, you know, the fake.
That's the excuse.
Yeah,
that's the excuse that they use to try and justify what they're saying. They've even moved in a direction to say if your game does not come to multiple platforms, then that's anti-consumer.
Yep.
So, in the words of the Titanfall princess, in the words of Nancy Dearest, in the words of TTFP,
Miss Nancy,
right? If I go into Burger King and ask for a goddamn Big Mac, and if they tell me that they don't sell a Big Mac, I look at the cashier and say, "Well, you're anti-consumer. You should sell everything here." How is that even possible?
Where's the hell is the Big Mac?
Yo, how can I be anti-consumer for selling things that are going to get people in my store to buy my shit?
Exactly.
Y'all forget that these are individual companies and they're not here to do consumer bidding in that particular manner. They're here to profit and make money. But in return for profiting and making money, they offer great experiences to the consumers of their products. You can't get mad and upset if you don't want to consume that person's product. You can't be mad at PlayStation for Horizon Zero Dawn not natively going to PC when you don't want to buy a PlayStation. So now they forcing your ass to stream that shit from a PlayStation, nigga.
Yeah. Because you have the option to choose whether to buy the console or not. You know what I mean? That's your decision. PlayStation, they're not letting you tell them, it's like, no, don't buy our stuff. You know what I mean? You're choosing not to buy it. But yo, let me do a quick little shout outs real quick. Yo, yo, Jero, what's good, man? Yo, Zobi70, the man himself, is in the building. Yo, what's good, Zobi? Titanfall Princess, Miss Nancy is in the building. You know you love me.
you love my wife love when she say that shit.
Yeah.
Every time she say that shit, dog,
facts, yo.
she be looking at me.
Yo, my man T-Man Fu in the building. Yo, T-Man, what's good, bro? Envy Dub. Yo, Fist of Sage, what is good, bro? That's my man Fist, man. Cool guy. And I see my man Predman is in the building. What's good? Baltimore's what's good, bro? Baltimore's in here. Mega Davo, what's good? Definitely appreciate you guys coming through, man. But yeah, go ahead, say my bad.
Oh, yo, and I'm not finished.
What's good, bro?
Yeah. And I'm not finished either. So let's back up a little bit, right? Right? So apparently if you put your games everywhere, they're gonna sell more, right?
That is the fate neutral statement, yes.
Okay. How many people, because Bayonetta and Vanquish, they getting remasters. Is that possible without the Switch?
The remaster?
Huh?
You said the remaster for the Switch? I don't think it's coming to the Switch.
No. Is that possible without the Switch?
Yeah, the remaster, yeah.
Is it? You think so? You think so?
Without the Switch, you saying
without the Switch?
Without the Switch, they wouldn't be able to do the remaster, or they
Who made Bayonetta popular again?
Oh, Nintendo.
Exactly. Sure. So is this remaster, is it possible? Would it happen had the Switch not made the game popular? Because the game was never popular. Let's call an ace a ace and a spade a spade.
Yeah.
PS3 and Xbox 360 had all the chances in the world to go out and buy that game. They didn't touch it. They didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Same thing for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, they went as far as to test the waters before going full on with the Switch, bro. They put out remasters for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 and 1 on the PS4 and the Xbox.
Too, man. I got the bundle with that.
Yeah. You are one of the few. Yeah. All of a sudden, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is on the Switch. Now Marvel Ultimate Alliance, oh man, how is that exclusive to the Switch? How is that? Because y'all niggas didn't want it.
And Nintendo put out that bread.
You didn't want it. You did not want it. Same thing with Bayonetta. You did not want it. So it's funny because the value of the product increases when it becomes exclusive. When it goes multi-plat, it devalues it. We've seen many instances of this. We've seen many iterations of this. Let me give you the most major one. How many Spider-Man games have we had prior to the PS4?
Shit. Many Spider-Man games. Yo,
so you mean to tell me
I am gonna start coining the term #PlayStation Envy from now on.
Yo, Say definitely appreciate the donation. He said I'm gonna start coining the term PlayStation #PlayStation Envy from now on, man. Definitely appreciate the donation. Fitz, go ahead. Say my bad.
Nah, you good. So again, you got Spider-Man. Spider-Man has been on many platforms. One of my favorite Spider-Mans is Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Oh yeah,
I think that's a very underrated game.
Yeah, PS3.
I think a lot of people, and I think that there was things that even this Spider-Man could have actually took from that, but they kind of addressed it with the different suits, right? Yeah. They kind of addressed it a little bit. But I feel like it's a slap in the face to all of the developers who made those previous games to say, oh, well, this one did it because Insomniac made the game. Nigga, Insomniac made Ratchet and Clank. How many copies of that motherfucker sold? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it didn't sell anything. But since we're using the narrative that because Insomniac made the game, that's what made Spider-Man great. Now, hold on.
Let's look at Sunset.
There may be some truth to that too, right? Because I'm not taking away from Insomniac's talent. All I want to say is stop coming up with excuses when you can't use anything to justify that excuse. Because if we look back at the history of Insomniac's games, they were not flying off the shelves like this particular Spider-Man game. And then when we look at the history of Spider-Man games, right? Them motherfuckers wasn't flying off the shelf like this one did. Like, so explain it to me, because back then people were talking about how great these Spider-Man games was. They wasn't talking about they was trash. They wasn't saying that, oh, the developer of this game is trash. No, they were playing and enjoying these games. However, Spider-Man becomes exclusive to the PlayStation 4 and then bam, 13.2 plus million.
Yeah, you know
best-selling superhero game ever.
You know what it is too? It's also building a rapport. You know what I mean? You have like Insomniac always had like a cult following, and they have people that was like, okay, Insomniac make really fun games, and then you add that ingredient with PlayStation back in it, and PlayStation already have a rapport of like, it's going to be a quality game. Now a superhero like Spider-Man that haven't got the best of games, like some people enjoy them, some people hate them, you know what I mean, they always in the fine middle. Now he's like, yo, it's a possibility that there's going to be a good ass Spider-Man game. You know what I mean? That's going to intrigue a lot of people. And you know, but I get what you're saying. Like a game going exclusive, you know what I mean? It more than doubles the sales of what it did on the multiple platforms in the prior games. You know, even Insomniac as well. That's why I was like, I like where you're going. I like where you're going. Cause it does make sense. Like Nintendo games. It
absolutely does.
Look at Nintendo games. A lot of Nintendo exclusives, you know, they already have that rapport of, oh, this is going to have Nintendo seal of quality. This is going to be a Nintendo game. It's going to be a fun game. And people go head over heels to go get their exclusives, not complaining about the game going down in price. Yo, people, don't matter what it is, they're going to buy the damn game. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing. I 100% agree with Nintendo on this. You give off the impression that your game is going to lose value over time. People they get conditioned for that.
Look how Xbox is.
No, look at even look at PlayStation. How many people decide? No. I'm not even saying about buying the game though, because people still want it. They still want it, right? But you got people who will now say, "Oh, you know what? Between this game now, I can go about a year. I can wait about a year or two, right?
A sale. Yeah,
I can wait for a sale, right? They are conditioned to now wait for a sale, which automatically devalues the product because now you've beat it into them that if they wait long enough, then they'll get it cheaper.
Yep. Yo, you hear it all the time. Oh, Black Friday is like next month. I'm gonna wait till Black Friday so I can get this game. You know,
absolutely, absolutely.
And Nintendo, what they do Black Friday? $59.99.
Nah, they dropped the price on some of the games. Well, again, it wasn't enough to justify it.
With the Switch, they have changed a little bit of their ways a little bit. I've noticed a lot of stuff with the Switch, how normally a game would be discounted, but now you see Zelda for like $40 and stuff like that. I'm noticing that with the Switch. But yo, my man Stardust, welcome to the stream, man. Shadow Spade, welcome. Definitely appreciate it, guys. My man Zobi going in. But yo, sick, man.
He is.
Yo, this is one of the things I want to talk about, man, in this stream, man. By the way, guys, Speak from the Heart, like I said, is going to be coming back. I'm going to make it into more of like a streamlined thing instead of just doing these random streams. I'm going to bring back Speak from the Heart. I think the last time I did Speak from the Heart was like last year. So
nah, but we need you out here in these streets, bro. Shit getting crazy out here, man.
Getting crazy out here. Sometimes I be ask Persona, man. Sometimes I be getting these text messages, man. They're like, yo, Barry. I'm like, stream tomorrow.
You know, I can't believe that Persona don't do more streams, man. Like,
I be telling Persona too, man.
Sometimes I be looking for content. Like when the Game Awards was going on, I went straight to his stream to catch what little I could, because I wasn't actually watching the stream, but I was listening just to kind of hear. Because all I really wanted to know was what announcements was coming. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care about none of that other shit. But yeah, man, we need more people who really have a passion for gaming. Because from what I've noticed, a lot of the people who do talking, they don't really have a passion for gaming. You know what I'm saying?
And doing it just to do it for the bread. Like, you know, I see it a lot too, man.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool. You know, I ain't hating on nobody. Go ahead and get your money, right? But then we need the people who actually even that shit out, you know, by giving the facts. You know what I'm saying? Not the alternative facts, not the facts they make up in their mind. No, I'm talking about the actual facts, the truth.
There's a lot of these dudes, they be having these gamers behind their name. Nate Gamer, this Gamer 626.
Mads Gaming.
Yeah, yo, El Matador, man, I appreciate it.
Hellblade 2 Ghost of Chino's face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
This guy.
Hellblade 2, more than Ghost of Chino. Yo, definitely appreciate it, El Matador, man. Yo, Persona said invite. I'll jump in real quick. Yeah, see, you can take care of that.
Yeah, if you want. Oh yeah, no. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, you give the word. This your stream, bro. This ain't me.
Yeah, that's my guy, Persona, man. But yeah, like you said with Persona, yeah, definitely would like him to create more content. He just lazy as fuck. You know what I mean? On one of these days,
you know what though?
Kick him in the shin.
The reality of it though is sometimes you just want to play games, bro. You don't really want to talk about shit.
That's why I be on I be on that a lot sometimes, man. I be on that a lot. Like I'm like, damn. And the thing is with me, I get up super early all the time. Like I'm programmed to get up at a certain time and get ready and all that stuff. And I'm like, yo, it's 10 o'clock. Should I do the stream? You know what I mean? But yo,
I already thought Persona was in here. Like, cause I think I sent him the link the same time I sent you the link.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so he might be in here. He probably just don't know where we at.
Yeah, he joined in. Yo, Rome Rush, definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, the truth, what is good, bro?
Yo, Rome Rush is that next nigga up, dog. Oh, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
if he stay on his content shit, he gonna be the next one up, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely sub to him. Yo, Bari, you should have a segment called "Sit Your Ass Down" for that idiot of the day. I do be telling people sit your ass down too, man. Yo, Mog in the morning. Oh, yeah, I see you, Cyber Dragon. Yeah, man, Mog.
Hey, Persona. Check your DMs, bro.
Is he online? Yeah, he's online. Yeah, he's on.
I could have sworn he was in here already. Look. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. All right.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. But yo, guys, as you see the little insiders, picture there, and you see my man Loki. And you know when you see Loki, it's about to go down. You know what I mean? Tell me! You know what I mean? Because insiders are everywhere.
I'm not trying to steal your time.
Yo, go ahead, man. Yo, matter of fact, go ahead before I go.
Nah, I don't want to steal your time. I know this y'all podcast. Only people I do it with is Sick and Barry, because I know, those are my boys.
Oh, no. This Barry podcast, I asked him for the invite, bro. I'm on a world tour right now.
Yo, Persona
I ain't trying to steal no time.
Go ahead, bro.
I ain't trying to steal no time, man. It's y'all time. But, nah, I mean, Barry, no. But, I mean, Barry is like, he was the inspiration for me to even do YouTube. And then when I seen Sick and how Sick was moving, I was like, yeah, man, like, Barry and Sick are definitely like two inspirational dudes, especially Barry, because Barry used to always say, yo, Persona, you gotta do your own podcast, man. I'm like, I don't know, It's he's like, nah, you gotta do it. And that kind of was the inspiration. But yeah, man, in terms of content, definitely Sick and Barry, man. Best podcast out here, man. I speak facts.
Oh no, Sick is the hardest.
And Sick is right though too, man. Like because like sometimes you really don't be wanting to hear it's bullshit, especially when you play games. It's bullshit.
Yo, that's why I always say like this. Like a lot of people get upset with me, or they just quickly write me off as a Sony fanboy when I ask these questions about the games, because like the worst thing you can ever do is like talk shit about a game that I really, really play. Like I really
listen.
Love it. You know
speak
what I mean?
The facts, bro. You know what? Yo, listen.
It's not even me like trying to attack them. I just want to get into the mindset like, all right, why you think about this way in this game, or why is this game bad, or whatever like that. So
But that's why I asked the question that I asked when Hellblade 2 got shown, because again, to go back to something that Sick was saying, Sick made an amazing point about how exclusives really, realistically, they do drive up the sales. When you think about it, how many people was hyped for Hellblade 1? Not many. A lot of people weren't hyped for Hellblade 1. So bro, when I asked the question, is Hellblade 2 a system seller? I'm asking this not, as a PlayStation. I'm asking this legit. Is Hellblade 2 a system seller?
Yeah,
it's not.
They was getting upset at you, man. I see my man Rathbot, attack.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's not. And then you got people just now beating, bro.
Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this community a little bit before we get into this insiders? Like a lot of people forget that I used to debate a lot of these dudes out here, man. So when I see people talking about, I always hyped up Hellblade, or other people giving people kudos, like, nah, he always hyped up Hellblade, I stop you right there, be like, no, you're lying, because matter of fact, I had a debate with you and you was bashing Hellblade, calling it a walking sim, when I was talking about what's the upcoming PS4 games, and I brought up Hellblade, y'all was bashing it. Go look at that debate between K Mega and myself. Now all of a sudden, because it's 3 years later, he's like, people might have forgot. Now this dude's on my, oh, I always hyped up Hellblade. No, you haven't. I remember specifically like, yo, nah, you didn't. You was definitely bashing it.
But what's the point in lying? What's the point in lying? That's the thing I don't understand.
I can answer that for you, Sick. It's because, one, it's the internet. Two, it's the fault. A lot of people in this community, they want to. You see how you say you don't have no ties to anybody? Like you talk about whatever, whoever.
Oh
like,
yeah, hell yeah.
You have no alliance or no allegiance.
For sure.
These people have allegiances, bro. Like you would think, especially grown men like us, you would think like a grown man or woman having an allegiance to like a specific group of internet people or whatever. It's allegiances, and so they don't want to look like a fool in front of their fans or their viewers or whatever. So they want to appear as if, I'm this neutral, all about gaming. I support everything type of shit. Bro, I don't support everything, man. If a game is trash, it's trash. Straight up. And I'll tell you.
100%. Yo, Rome Rush, definitely appreciate the sub, man. Now go ahead now. My bad.
If the game is trash, it's trash. I don't care what game it is. Like, for instance, Gears 5. I played it. I bought Game Pass to play it. Because again, I'm not no
phrase. I bought Game Pass to play it.
Yes. I bought Game Pass to play it.
Yeah.
I played about an hour or two. I wasn't feeling it. That's it. You feel me? These people are scared. These people are scared to say what they really feel.
Yeah,
because they scared to hurt their fan base and want to fit in. It's weird, man.
Here's my thing, man. A lot of people don't have arguments to be debating over. Like a lot of the debates that I've seen people get murdered because they didn't really have a leg to stand on. They thought that they was going, pop bullshit and just run with the bullshit. But you can't do that. Like, and not only that, man. I've always been the best way I can say it is like my boy Rod Wave say, bro. I'm a popular loner, bro. So apparently I'm more popular than I think I am. And a lot of people know me and I have no idea who the fuck they are because they know me from somebody else talking about me. Right. And I don't watch a lot of these podcasts, to be honest with you. So when it does happen, it's not something that I'm aware of. And people say I talk shit. But then again, what am I talking about? When you say talking shit, what do you mean? You mean that I'm saying something that you dislike because it's true? Because I don't just go looking for people to talk shit about.
You just talk your shit.
Not at all. Not at all. When you say something dumb, I call you out on what you said, and now I'm talking shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm just basically uttering what you're uttering.
Yo, but
I'm going toe to toe with the likes of Dealer.
Oh yeah,
somebody who y'all let this nigga spin and say all kind of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I was on JTech podcast.
I remember that
because I couldn't sit back and listen to them just allowing this nigga to say whatever the fuck he was gonna say.
Yo, people don't understand. Like, yo, Dealer is a fraud, bro. Like I used to be in Zaire Facebook group. And I don't know where this dude became this tech guru, but all this dude was this hillbilly that played racing games. This dude had a closed mindset about other games. I had debates with this dude on Zaire channel, and this dude was just like, he is so close minded when it came to like games, like adventure games. He was just all about racing. But all of a sudden, I'm hearing people quoting from this dude talking about GPUs and CPU. I'm like, yo, where did this guy become a tech dude? Like, is this the Google gamers that you mentioning? That shit crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Yo, T man said I'm a PC Nintendo neutral. All right, T man, I kick you down your shit. But yo, Sick,
there's no such thing as a neutral, bro.
I'm gonna need y'all to talk some shit right now, man, because the insiders are out, man. The insiders, they're in full fledged, and they're just sending information. And listen, everybody, I'm gonna keep it 100. Everybody have an insider. There's people that always DM me all the time about this PlayStation 5. I got DM'd the dev kit, like confirming how the dev kit look. You remember how the dev kit was just like a mock-up?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody that I personally know, they know somebody that is a developer, I'm not gonna say the developer name, but they are working on a PS5 game currently, right? And when he sent me the
you
pic,
posted that in the DM.
exactly. When he sent me the pic, he said, "Yo, share it, but make sure everybody does block off the stuff because it shows the studio and it shows their name and the numbers, like the model number and all that stuff. Just block that out." And I was like, "Okay, I'll share this to people," and I sent it out. Yo, and a lot of people pretty much use that image, you know what I mean, and you know, did what they had to do with it. I don't need no credit or nothing like that. I was just like, yo, I was just wanted to confirm with the people that I know, like, yo, the actual mock-up of the dev kit is real, you know what I mean? So like people get
you know what's funny, the thing that you got, I saw people took that picture and put their watermark over it.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was like, you have got to be shitting me, dog.
I know.
And I know that they took yours and because yours is the one that didn't have a single watermark on it at all. And I was like, yo, these niggas is fraud. But I don't talk about speculation, so a lot of that stuff I just left alone anyway, because I mean, why talking what ifs?
Yeah, like that whole image right there. I didn't even care if people, you know, shouted me. I didn't tell them you got to shout me out nothing. I was just like, yo, people that I know that was a PlayStation or cool or whatever, you know what I mean? I just let them know what my man told me. Just block off these numbers, block off the studio, and you know, you can talk about it. But I didn't care if, you know, people, you know, shouted me out. I don't think like Ryan is the only one that really shouted me out from the video that he did. But yeah. But at the end of the day, like, you know, people got insiders, you know what I mean? But it's how we use these insiders, man. Let me just ask y'all a question for a second. Do y'all even think that insider tip about Horizon going to PC was real?
No. Let me tell you what I think all of that derived from, right? I think all of that came from the fact that Death Stranding is going to PC, right? And Death Stranding is using, and what they don't ever mention is that Death Stranding is using a custom version of the Decima engine, right?
Yeah.
That's something that Kojima took and modified that engine to make it work for the game that he was using, right? So, you know, I guess they looking at it like with the transitive property of that game using Death Stranding and Horizon Zero Dawn using Decima engine. Oh, it's safe to say that Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC because they're both using the Decima engine, and then they all turned out and look absolutely fucking stupid.
Yeah, you know how convenient that rumor was, right? And how everybody got these insiders. We saw an article come up from some Russian dude that claimed that he predicted that Death Stranding was going PC when everybody knew that from before the game was even like shown. Everybody knew that already, right?
Wait, can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Not to cut you off. And I hate to say not to cut you off because I'm doing exactly that, but
nah, you go ahead.
Can y'all niggas hit that like button? You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing 41 people in here, right? 40 people in here and 18 likes, man. Can y'all hit the like button so we can get caught up in this algorithm so this can go out to more people? Because I think y'all should definitely do that. Can y'all do that for a nigga, like, real quick? Thank you.
Let me get my white guy voice. Yo, hit the like button, guys. Come on. the best list for YouTube. Come on, guys.
I love PlayStation.
PlayStation. You know what I mean? What, nah,
make sure y'all share the video out too, man. Share it to your favorite social media. Share it to some people who you probably don't want to, who you think probably don't want to hear this shit because, of course, it's coming from some ponies, some fucking ponies
that don't game.
Look at these ponies.
People that played Hellblade 1 in 2017 don't game. Yo, I can't, bro.
You know what I'm waiting for? Okay. I am waiting for it to come out and people be like, oh, that's so anti-consumer. Like, I haven't heard it in, a couple days, and I need a refresh every few days just to hear how anti-consumer it is that Sony won't hurt their own business. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yo, Chris Righteous, what's good? Yo, Jamal Adams, what's up? Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Nancy. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to my homegirl Nancy's channel. My bad.
Can I ask y'all a question? I want to ask the whole chat a question. Why ain't nobody asking? Why is nobody like telling Phil Spencer like, "Hey, is this coming to PlayStation 2?" I'm waiting for Xbox fans
We're
to
talking
like
about Hellblade 2?
Hellblade 2, yeah. Because
my
I
nigga
asked
Persona
that question.
absolutely is coming to PlayStation. Yo, I have no doubt in my mind that shit ain't coming to. It's going to come to PlayStation. No doubt in my mind.
It probably will, but I want to see fans say, "Hey, it's anti-consumer for this to be exclusive, or to only be on 2 platforms."
You know what funny?
Where's that talk from?
I brought that up on Twitter. I say, "Yo, Hellblade 2 is gonna be coming out on Xbox, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, what's it? Xbox Series X, whatever it's called, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5." Dude's like, "Well, if you want Hellblade 2, I got Rude Awakening for you, buddy. You gotta get an Xbox." And I was like, "Yo, what happened to the energy of it? Yo, the gamers, man, for the gamers."
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because again, this goes back to what I've said a million times. When it's Nintendo, it's okay. When it's PlayStation, it's a problem. Nobody cares about let's be real here. No one cares about what Xbox is doing. Like, they're in 3rd place. No one cares. That's why when dude that day was talking about, PlayStation needs to be more like Game Pass. I'm like, why the fuck is PlayStation following the niggas in 3rd place? Who the fuck is doing that?
Not only that, the biggest issue with that bullshit that he said is the fact that he wants them to charge him more money.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you got PS Now, you don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus because online is included.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know that.
They don't know that because they don't use the service. They only see on the outside looking in.
And I'm like, this nigga is begging Sony to charge him more.
Wow. This is their favorite Xbox guy. Yo, guys, share the stream out. Make sure you hit up an Xbox guy on Twitter. If they have their DMs open, DM this.
Send it to him. But yo, to get back on topic and answer your question, Barry. In terms of the Horizon Zero Dawn stuff, I didn't believe it because, again, to go on rumors are rumors. But in terms of I do agree with Sick in terms of like the Decima engine being the reason why some people believed it. But I also think that stink with MLB, like, just had people like, yeah, it's going. Like, oh, MLB's about to be being made. Yeah, this is going. People kind of just was like.
That was my point when I say, yo, is how convenient everything was coming, because you had the Russian dude, and then all of a sudden, insiders is telling people, the same rumor that we hearing from the Russian guy. Insiders is popping up from everybody. I'm listening to people's podcasts, right, where everybody was going off of Rand's, insiders tip, right, and then people was using that as like actual fact. It was like, yeah, because instead of even quoting Rand, it was like, yeah, I know it's coming to PC. I know it's coming to PC. Well, how you ponies gonna feel about this game coming to PC? Like, they got the insider tips now. You know what I mean? Like, it spread like wildfire with this whole insiders. You know what I mean? That's why everybody was making fun of it. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, insider tip. Yo, the PlayStation 5 gonna have the DualShock controller coming. You know what I mean? It was just crazy because. Like, I know people have insiders, but like, god damn, like people.
Real talk. I think all that insider shit is bullshit, bro. I don't think half as many got insiders. You
know what's funny? Like, people would rather listen to, and no disrespect to Rand. Rand gonna get his due work in a second, but people will listen to Rand. I understand Rand has a million gamer score, right? But on PlayStation, Rand ain't the shit on PlayStation. You know what I mean? Rand is a regular fake neutral on PlayStation, with a 6 level
hold on
PSN.
Can we back up a little bit though? Can we back up a little bit?
Yeah.
And can we please talk about the fact that Rand, the one who has insider tips on PlayStation, refused to buy a PlayStation?
No, he got a PlayStation. He got one.
No. He refused to buy a PlayStation. I didn't say he didn't get a PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Somebody had to donate that motherfucker to him.
Oh, see, I didn't even know he got it donated.
He got it donated?
Same thing with the VR.
Oh, damn.
Same thing with the PlayStation
Yo,
VR.
Y'all niggas out here getting finessed by these YouTube personalities.
Bruh. That's like that's like going to Popeyes to get insider news on Wendy's, nigga. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
What's going on here?
What the fuck are y'all doing?
This is the funny part. when the PlayStation guys are trying to be reasonable and tell people like, yo, it don't make no sense this will happen. Like, yo, you deep in the trenches of PlayStation. They be like, nope, we ain't listening to you. Fuck out of here. we gonna listen to this nigga. You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
nah, but it's the truth though. That's what people do, man. It's like it's the same thing with like gaming. And this is why I don't listen to a lot of these people when it comes to gaming, because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. If I played a game, how you gonna tell me I'm wrong with the shit I'm talking about and you ain't played the game? Right. It's a problem. It's a problem across the board with just like this community is just like it needs to get flipped on its head, because like shit is like crazy right now.
I'm gonna tell you,
and like I don't really watch it rant. Like I remember when Rand first got his PlayStation 4, he was asking what games to play or whatever, and I'm like,
yeah, I mean,
we like Rand, 4 years into the generation, bro.
Like Rand is a nice guy. Like I had Rand on my channel before and all that stuff.
Wait,
Like,
I don't give a fuck about that.
Can I?
Nah, let me say this real quick. I don't have an issue with Rand. I had an issue that people actually is listening to him about PlayStation stuff, but you know what I mean? Like when it comes to Xbox, I'll listen to Rand. He's an articulate guy as well. You know what I mean? His opinions is good and all that stuff, but in my opinion, you guys might, view him different and all that stuff, but when it comes to PlayStation, I don't listen to Rand. I'm not, and Rand knows that. I don't listen to Rand.
How could you?
Rand, Dylan, or I'm not listening to none of these dudes about PlayStation or anything, because I feel like they industry plants.
Here's, bro, I've been saying this shit for the longest. Niggas been looking at me like I got a tinfoil hat on, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all can't tell me that this nigga Cole Eastwood wasn't put here, bro. You cannot tell me.
Yo, Xbox paying them? Or that's what you saying? Or somebody paying them?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I don't think it's just him though. I think it's a lot. Cause look, you can't be a real gamer, dog. And when I say a real gamer, I'm talking about somebody who really is about this gaming life. I'm talking about people who really put hours into these games, bro. And think the way this nigga think, bro. You just can't be that person, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When you listen to what they parrot everything Phil Spencer says down to a T, almost like they are being what do they call that shit when you being prepped for some shit?
Media prep.
They got the
no, I'm looking for a different word.
The little teleprompter telling them everything.
Nah, not even a teleprompter, bro. Yo, it's JKS almost like guy, they are being.
Guy Code, definitely appreciate the sub, man.
Oh yeah, those the homies, man. They the homies, bro.
Yo, and Triple J, what's up? And Dave D, what's up, man? I see you guys in the chat. My bag.
Shout out to Dave D. I ain't seen that nigga in a minute, but shout out to Dave D. But it's almost like somebody is giving them material and telling them how to spin it, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you hear them talk, they start telling you about how Game Pass is amazing and how Game Pass is going to make a lot of money for these companies. And then when you think about it logically, right? Because nigga, I went to fucking bruh. Listen, I went to a great college, right? So again, you're not going to tell me any fucking thing, dog.
Like
you're just not going to do it. Yeah. You're not going to do it, bro. And one thing that I just don't understand is how can these grown individuals not be able to, in their mind, calculate how this is bullshit? If I have a game and I can play this game to my heart's content for 30 days, why am I going to go buy that game? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why that doesn't even make sense.
Yo, facts.
Come on, these are the same people who've been screaming. These are the same people who've been screaming one and done all generation.
Yo, but see, you gotta understand. Phil told him that Game Pass will make people buy games more. You know, matter of fact, let me ask you a question real quick. I'm dead serious when I ask this question. It's gonna come out funny, but I'm dead serious. Do you consider yourself like a PlayStation fanboy? Yes or no?
I'm so sorry. Say that one more time.
Do you consider yourself like a PlayStation fanboy? And I'm painting a picture. I'm gonna go somewhere with this, but
no. Let me tell you what the hell I am, right? And all y'all niggas who know me, that's in the chat. I'm a motherfucking stallion, nigga. I'm not a goddamn pony. Are you? I am a motherfucking Mustang, nigga. Like I am top of the line, nigga. I'm not bottom of the barrel, bro. I'm not the diseased horse that you see in fucking Red Dead Redemption 2, right?
Oh, damn.
Nigga, I'm the thoroughbred.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking thoroughbred.
You're the racehorse.
You're not the donkey that they give you in the beginning. You the last horse.
No, I'm the last one, nigga. I'm the most expensive in the pack, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm a motherfucking Mustang, nigga. I bleed blue, nigga.
And the reason why I'm asking this, go ahead.
Yeah, but the reason why I have to make a caveat to that is because I'm a fan of PlayStation does not mean I'm going to accept and do whatever PlayStation tells me to fucking do.
Don't worry. Yeah. I'm going there. I'm going there. Trust me, because
okay, my bad.
I was gonna say because I kind of feel the same way with that. Like
you listen.
I've been riding with PlayStation since the beginning, so
I am not shy, and I like to say hi when it comes to PlayStation. I am a PlayStation fanboy. You know what I mean? When people call me fanboy, I don't take that as any disrespect. I'm like, okay, water's wet, nigga. Like, all right. You know what I mean? But we just brought up Cole Eastwood for a second, right? And before I even got into the gaming community or anything like that, these Facebook groups on Twitter, on YouTube, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, I'm a fanboy. I thought I was bad. But when I met these motherfuckers, yo, bro, I said, yo,
it's a sickness, bro. It turns into a sickness after a while.
These niggas take the cake. People call me the fanboy. People be calling me a fanboy, like, yo, Barry or your pony, this, pony, that. But I'm like, yo, compare yourself to myself and like somebody like Kid Smooth. Compare myself to somebody like what's the dude name? Cole Eastwood.
Remember that nigga? What was that nigga that pissed on his PlayStation? What was that nigga name?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
the Reaper dude.
Yeah. Like, I get where Barry's coming from, because when real talk, before social media and shit, because I used to, me and like a lot of my friends and shit, we used to debate like how we debate games. We used to talk about that all the time with like PlayStation, Nintendo, with Pokemon and all these different things. Like these conversations, for me at least, have always been had. But I think as I got older and like got into social media, I started to see like, yeah, I'm a PlayStation fanboy. Like I love PlayStation. I ride or die. But like Six said, I'm also not going to accept the bullshit. And when it comes to like exclusives and shit like that, like that's a vital part, not just of PlayStation, but it's also a vital part of why I love PlayStation and why I am the fan that I am. So I'm gonna speak up about that type of stuff.
Persona, these niggas out here, they're so accepting of everything Xbox. Yo, it's funny to me. Like, I love PlayStation, bro, but I'm not accepting everything that they do and say. Like, I'll be like, yo, that's a dumbass quote, and I'll say and the thing is with me, I'll at them on Twitter. I'm like, yo, this is a dumbass quote. Like, what the hell are you doing? This is dumb. This is a dumb decision. Like, these dudes is like, yo, Phil said this, Phil said that. Well, this is the direction that they're going. Like, and my question in my mind, I'm like, how do you feel about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, Six said, like,
that's the problem, bro. People don't speak their feelings. That's like a huge problem,
bruh.
No one, whenever you ask people about games, about whatever's going on in the gaming industry, whatever, they never tell you, I feel this way. They say, well, the community. No.
Exactly.
Fuck the community, bro. What do you feel? How do you, like, ask somebody about a game. Like, for instance, I just started playing Star Ocean First Departure. I never got to play the original. I'm hyped to play it now. Ask me how I feel about the game. I love the game. The combat's good, blah, blah, blah. It's a good experience. A lot of these people say, well, I feel it's for the community, it's a great, like, it's never like, they always speaking in third person, all this bullshit. It's always bullshit. And it's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, I consider myself a fanboy. I consider myself a fanboy with a 9 to 5. Because just like Barry, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day to get ready for work. Like, I'm in bed by 11. I'm up at 5. Like, I'm a regular ass nigga. But I still love, like, gaming is still something that I do. Like, I've been gaming since I was like 4 years old. So gaming is always going to be a part of my life. But I also got a life, like, this shit don't consume me like it does a lot of people. And when I see some of these people that are consumed by it, it's like crazy, because it's like, yo, I can fanboy. You know, I could debate. Like that's why I quit debating. Y'all already know that story. I ain't got to repeat that. But that's why I quit debating. Man. I love debating too. But
can I say something? And this is totally off brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be honest with you. When I say this, I say this with the happiest and most jolly heart ever.
Mm-hmm.
We about to get this orange nigga up out there, man. We're about to get this orange nigga up out there, man.
Well, now the Senate has to vote, and the Senate is majority Republican.
No. Here's the thing, bro. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, bro. But all I know is that we've come a step closer. Anyway, back to the game and shit.
Making progress, but when you guys said that, yo, you feel like this person is getting like paid. Like it just slapped in my mind. Like, yo, like I consider myself a fanboy, but I'm not as bad as these motherfuckers. Yo, like,
but that's what I'm saying. When you look at their channel,
PlayStation dudes. When I look at people always harken upon like J-Tech, right? But when you look at J-Tech, yo, J-Tech is very accurate when it comes to his information. Like he's not just bullshitting people when it comes to information.
You know why they don't like J-Tech? I'm gonna tell you why they don't like J-Tech. Because it took me a while to figure this shit out, right? Because at first, if you go just by what people say, you'll think this nigga is the nuttiest nigga. He's nuttier than squirrel shit. That's what you would think, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after I started looking at it for what it is, they want to get him out of here because he irks they fucking nerve, bro. He touches these niggas' soul with the shit that he say about PlayStation, bro. Not even that he's saying anything bad about Xbox, but just because he props up PlayStation, that shit hurts them to their heart, my nigga.
J-Tech is a front run. Like J-Tech is that dude that he will get that gun and he will run right into that battle. Like, he's like, yo, I'm leading the charge here. Let's go, man. Let's go to this battle. Let's go to war. Like J-Tech, he's relentless sometimes, man. Like, I seen J-Tech when this dude gets on the Xbox guy. Yo, he getting on the Xbox guy for like 2-3 straight days. Like he's not messing around. But I always look at J-Tech like, yo, he's always been very accurate with information. Like it's not like he's just, putting out propaganda or he's lying about to spice up PlayStation. Like everything that he's saying is like, oh, here's the article here. Here's what this person said here. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. When you look at a lot of these dudes' channels, like these hardcore radical dudes, it's all propaganda. Like it's all like propaganda shit, bro. Like, yo, as much as like people say that, oh, you a fanboy or you toxic to the community or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when I look at Six's channel, I see his podcast, which get me through the workday. I appreciate you, Six, for that. Trust and believe.
Bro, you know how many people told me that shit? No, I just be doing it whenever
I'll pop it on in the morning and I'll be doing my work and shit.
Oh, yeah,
and yo, that shit just will get me through the whole day, bro. I'll be like, yo, and it'd be funny as fuck. But you'll see Six podcasts, but you also see his game streams.
Mm-hmm.
His gaming. You don't see no propaganda shit. You check Barry channel, you see the podcast, you see his boss fight videos, you see his fighting game videos, you see like it's all gaming shit. You look at my channel, my shit dry right now. I ain't gonna front. But you look at my channel, you see the Mog podcast, Mog in the morning. You see my When Persona Speaks podcast.
Wait, when you bringing that joint back? When you bringing back the Mog in the morning?
Yo, sick, man. Talk to this man.
Bro, you need to bring the Mog in the morning back, bro. That shit was very calculated. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had y'all topics ready. Y'all talked about the games that y'all was playing.
They had
it was a fine mix. Yeah, it was a fine mix between gaming and it was, an all platform thing, So I mean, it was a real good podcast. I used to tell you all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with it. Like I don't know what happened, but you know what I'm saying? You need to reinvent that motherfucker. You need to
If I do, it's definitely gonna be with a new crew. I'll say that. Yeah.
No. Like, we don't need to know the fine details about that shit.
But it would definitely would be with a new crew.
Quick shout outs to your Craig. Craig, definitely appreciate it. Free flow. Appreciate you coming through. Did I miss anybody else? Yo, T-Man said, yo, Barry, you accept Knack though. Listen, Knack is a good game, man. I don't care what nobody tell me.
Oh, y'all, I know y'all ain't hating.
Yo, Knack one surprised me. I ain't gonna front because I was looking at that shit with the side eye too, but it was actually a good game.
Tell me when you beat that last boss, you ain't feel good. Like, yo, I accomplished something, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
The story was pretty solid too, though. Like, I was digging it.
Knack was, the pacing was good about Knack. You know what I mean? Part 2, they made it easier. But yo, Knack 1, when I finished that game, I was like, I felt like it was a Souls game, bro. Like the final boss. The final boss was
the city fight where you had to fight the boss on the roof. Man, I hated that boss.
Oh yeah, man. Knack 2 was a good game too, but they just made it a little easier. You know what I mean? They made it more.
See, and that's what I fucking hate about that shit, dog. Like, why do people feel like easy games make them more accessible, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, From Software has proved time and time again that make these niggas learn how to play the game.
Facts.
Don't give them a fucking reward for nothing. Like,
Knack
Xbox,
that's how it was,
Xbox niggas, how many of them beat Cuphead?
you know that meme? You know that meme where you just sitting back and then you see the dudes like, sit up? That's how Knack 1 had you, bro. You play Knack 1 on hard right now, guys. Play that junk on hard. That junk will have
Let me tell you how corny these motherfucking Xbox frauds is, my nigga. All them niggas praise the fuck out of Cuphead, nigga. Why was I one of the first people to have 100% in Cuphead, nigga?
That's a fact.
No, they not. I'm telling you straight up.
Yeah,
it's not 100%.
That's why I don't. Oh, that's why I say, bro. This is why I can't just sit in the podcast with anybody, bro. I gotta know that your level of gaming match the shit that you finna talk right now.
Yo, sick.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Sick, you know what's funny? Yo, a lot of people say they love Ori, but they ain't beat Ori.
Yo, watch when Ori get close to release, you're gonna start seeing niggas posting up, man, just finished Ori. Such a great game.
Yo, I know a lot of people
niggas, man.
Yo, the Almighty Spartan guy was good, man. Like, yo, I think Ori's a good game and all that, but the way how these guys are propping this thing up, like, yo, it's game of the year contender. And they ain't beat it. They ain't beat it, man. There's only one Xbox guy I know that really beat that game, and that's that dude Xbot. Because when I was streaming that game, my man was giving me tips where to go and all that stuff. Because he completed the game through and through. But yo,
I ain't gonna lie. Recore was actual trash. Like,
Recore's trash.
There's nothing I can say about that one, bro. That game was actual factual trash, bro. And I played it on Xbox, and then I played it on PC because I was like, yo, maybe the Xbox is it's just the way they built that game, bro. That shit runs like trash.
It's boring too. It's boring. Yeah, I actually deleted that.
Yeah,
I deleted that. I was playing that through Game Pass. I was like, nah, I'm good. I think I'm good here.
I enjoy Super Lucky still though. Like, a lot of people hate on Super Lucky still.
Bro,
nah. I actually enjoyed Super Lucky Still, bro. I ain't gonna even front. I actually played that joint.
The camera, I can't do it, yo. I can't.
Yeah, the camera does fuck you up a little bit, but I like the puzzles that was in the game. You know what I'm saying? And it took me back to the days when platformers were king. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dig it though, but I can understand why motherfuckers wouldn't though.
I'm not hating on it, but I was just like, nah, I can't do it with this camera because I'm over here trying to move this shit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do it. It was like a panning. It didn't even pan all the way. You know what I mean? Like, the game was like a straight port from VR or something. Like, that game was made in VR, but it's like, nah, we ain't gonna attach VR.
Nah, the VR game is totally different. It's totally different, bro. I got the game on Oculus VR, and it's totally different. Totally different. Not even the same level structure.
The camera ain't like panning like that.
Cause they are indie developer, bro. Like, you know, I don't know what the budget was, but I felt like this. I felt the same way with like Yooka-Laylee. I don't know if you played that game. Yeah, but the camera was kind of that shit was kind of janky in that game too. But
yeah,
I don't know. I ain't really here to give them an excuse because the shit was trash. But I enjoyed it for what it was, man.
Why niggas be scared to say that a developer is trash or that a developer put a trash game out? They think that if you call a game trash, that means you shitting on the developer. Not necessarily, man. Like, the game you put out wasn't of the standard that niggas expect you to put shit out on. Fix it.
Yeah, don't worry for some cool. Are we done with the insiders, or y'all got more? Because I'm definitely about to.
Oh yeah, no. I just wanted to let you know real quick. My insider told me that there's gonna be a power cord included with the PS5.
Word?
I'm excited,
not
bro.
A power
it's
cord,
a 3-prong too,
I'm
boy.
Making a video.
Wait,
I'm making a video about that tomorrow.
Facts.
A power cord. Man, my insider told me it was going to be an HDMI cable that came with that motherfucker. As a matter of fact, not only is it going to come with an HDMI cable, but it's going to come with a DisplayPort cable.
Ooh.
My nigga,
do you know
my insider told me that shit going to get shipped in a box.
Yo, facts. And the box is going to be cardboard.
That's good info, man.
Hold on, they're eco-friendly. It's going to be recycled cardboard.
Oh, jeez. Yo, my insider told me the PlayStation transform into Optimus Prime straight up. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'm talking 80s Optimus Prime. Nigga.
Yo, what I will say though is let's put this shit in perspective, right? Let's put it into perspective when we talk about insiders, right? Because I don't feel like we really touched on this as much as we should have. But y'all got to realize the people who are claiming that they have insiders, they are specks of dust on the fucking radar. Do y'all realize that out of all of the YouTubers, I'm talking about the big YouTubers, the ones that got hundreds of thousands, millions upon millions of subscribers, those insiders aren't going to them. They're coming to niggas who got
15K
between 500 and 30,000. And somehow these seem to always be the people who get the info, not the people who can make a difference and really spread the word.
The influencers.
But
dropping
the people who have less than 40K subscribers, that's who y'all feel like these insiders are coming to. Like, told you, man, have y'all ever thought about that shit for a second?
I think about it all the time because I'm like, yo, how are they getting this information in the Xbox party chat? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yo, can we set up a party chat real quick and let me just divulge all this information to you? You know what I mean? It's like, I understand, man. It's like, I don't get it either, man. Like, even with me, look at me, like the insider's not gonna be hitting me up like that. Like, yo, PlayStation, yo, spread this word real quick. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's getting a little crazy out here with these insiders, man. And this is a week there where I feel like a lot of those quote unquote insiders they took a hit because that Horizon Zero Dawn news it snuffed a lot of people in their face, man. A lot of people got punched in the face or kicked in the shin, man.
Yo, and that's good. They deserve it.
Yo, Wave Master, what is good, man? Danny Ruiz, yo, what is good? My man, Honey Hot Sauce, what's good? Honey Hot Sauce, man. Yo, these names be lit out here, man.
They be lit.
I say this about an insider, bro. Like, the insider just. You always take that stuff with a grain of salt, and that's what PlayStation or X. It's anybody. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, you always take it with a grain of salt.
The biggest issue too is that people use these insiders as like war tools. Like, they're not really trying to get the information.
Bruh, it's an agenda.
They giving it to bash or to put down something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the way how Rand went at it. Like, say he did get an insider, the way how he went at it was super wrong because he was like. He's using it as like a propping tool that
like a joke.
This is bad
like,
for PlayStation.
You're exclusive.
PlayStation ponies, look.
Can we speak to that real quick? I just want to speak to that. Like, I don't understand, and I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter for like a few years. I don't understand why people that claim they're neutral always get mad when they when they include themselves in fanboy topics, but then get that fanboy heat. And then they want to run and tuck tail and be like, I'm not about that drama. Why are you here then? Like, I keep seeing that, like, where people keep saying, oh, yeah, I see my timeline is full of people, blah, blah. Why are you following these people then? Like, you have this shit continually in your face and you continually talk about how negative it is, but then you continually post about seeing the shit all the time on your timeline.
Yo,
either you're neutral and you want to stay to the sideline, or you're not a neutral and you want to be a part of the war. Yo. It's up to you, man. It's not. There is no in between here. Either you on the side or you on the field. If you're not either, then you just delete the app because there is no in between here. You're going to either see one or the other.
Persona, I feel like if you are quote unquote this neutral. Anything that somebody on the Xbox side, PlayStation side, Nintendo side say shouldn't even bother you. Like, people bash PlayStation all the time. That doesn't affect me to be like, yo, I'm going to unfollow this person. Yo, I've got unfollowed because people got upset with what I say on Twitter. Like, shout out to my man Fatal Mephisto on Bear Hugger. I see he made this post saying that he's gonna follow people because he can't take the BS that people are saying and all that stuff. And I know Bear for years. You know what I mean? The funny thing about it, I've told people what I do on Twitter. You know what I mean? When I have my real thoughts there, I give my real thoughts. When I'm joking around or just, taking little jabs, it's nothing serious here. If you are so neutral and you are so content in how you play your games, what other people should be saying shouldn't bother you at all. When people bash Kingdom Hearts, just look at last week when what was it? I was on there last week on Sunday on the PlayStation Plus podcast. Me and OBJ, we was having a little back and forth on Star Wars. I'm not taking it to heart on OBJ like he don't like Star Wars. I'm trying to get in his mind like why he don't like it. I'm trying to explain to him the game and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't have no issues. It's not. Oh, right. You know what? I'm going to block OBJ because he hates Star Wars and he's saying it's trash and this and that and that. Nah. We can have a discussion. We can have a back and forth. We can go boom, 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 boom. And then at the end of the day, all right, bro. You know what I mean? And keep it moving.
Here's what I don't understand, right? And I've never understood this. I haven't understood this since a lot of people used to tell me this, right? They used to say things in the vein of that you have problems with so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. Like, and I still don't understand. How can I have a problem with you when I don't know you?
Exactly.
I might have a problem with what your persona says. Well, you know what I mean? Because that's what I look at y'all. I look at these dudes like personas. Right, I look at these dudes like look at the game. Right, you ever play Persona 5?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see how when they go into the other realm, they take on their persona.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what's happening. They're not in the in the light. They're not who you see in the dark. Right, in the dark, these people they say all kind of weird shit that they wouldn't normally say, but they're saying it because they're catering to their fan base. When I start talking about those people, I'm not talking about them personally. I don't know Rand personally. I don't know any of these people personally. I don't know K-Mega personally. I don't know any of these individuals.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about your persona. I'm talking about that front that you put on when you're talking about one console versus the other. Because for some reason, people have a hard time keeping that same energy, right? They tell you all day that you need to feel bad for Xbox. Like Xbox ain't owned by Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
Like Microsoft ain't damn near $1 trillion company, right? Really, you should feel bad for yourself because they went 6 years without giving you a motherfucking thing except for new hardware.
Fake promises.
But we should feel bad. And also, we should be on your side when you say games should go everywhere after Microsoft has literally given your game to any platform that would want it.
And made and rendered your platform useless.
Made your platform irrelevant. Some of these people still think it's because of 2013 that Xbox isn't doing better.
Yeah.
Nah. Don Matrick can't fuck up that bad.
Bruh, they still blaming Don Matrick. To this day, and Phil been in control for how long?
And you know what's funny? People were blaming Don Matrick for the lackluster exclusives in the beginning because they were saying that he was the one that set up those deals in those games, and that wait till Phil get in because once Phil started doing shit, that's when things gonna get better. And the only thing we've gotten is more studios acquired, and your games going to other platforms. When is Phil gonna step in and do what he does? Is this Phil's like what? What the fuck are you talking about?
The thing is, Persona is like, people don't understand. Phil was the head of Xbox Studios when Don Matrix was there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was in the board meeting when it was announcing that Xbox and all that stuff, agreeing to all those things that was happening there. You know what I mean? So I don't understand how people just giving Phil this pass now and how he's changing. Yeah, he's changing it because that shit was going down the hill. My nigga, that shit was going. It was about to be a sinking ship. That's why he's changed shit up. And the things that he changed shit up to, I don't agree with. You know what I mean? I don't know how this dude became a superstar, bro. I don't know what is going on here. Everybody's quoting this. You notice how they just had EXO, they had E3, but what are they talking about? They're talking about what Phil said instead of what the games and shit is. You know what I mean? Like, this dude.
That's what I'm saying. The games aren't speaking for themselves, and I think that's the problem here.
Can I ask y'all a serious question? And this ain't even really for the panel. This is more or less for the people in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
After going through this entire generation, right? What confidence do you have in Xbox?
None.
What would make you buy an Xbox after this generation? That's my honest question that I really, really just want to see what people are saying, because and no jokes, because I know y'all gonna come with the jokes. I just know they coming. So let's pass on the jokes real quick, and I want you to seriously tell me what has sold you on the next Xbox.
Yo, Sick, you know what niggas are saying on Twitter? They're saying Game Pass is what's gonna make people buy an Xbox Series X, because all those games at one place, and the Xbox Series X. Nah.
But it's on PC.
Sound like a salesperson, don't it?
Nah,
yeah.
Yo, you know what they're saying?
They said Game Pass though. They're not talking about the exclusive. They said Game Pass is what's gonna get niggas to fucking buy.
Tell me if this make any sense.
To buy this new gen console. You out of your fucking mind, man.
Persona, Persona 6. Tell me if this make any sense, bro. This is what I heard when I was listening to Dealer Gaming podcast. Yes, I apologize, guys. I listened to it. Because
See, you're good. You can take the bullshit. Me personally, I can't have somebody talking to me like I'm stupid.
I wanted to hear their opinions on this Xbox, Series X, right? But these dudes, I don't even know if Microsoft even confirmed this, but these dudes were saying that how this system is going to be playing. It can play multiple games and suspend it. Multiple games they can suspend, and you can come back to whatever game you want to come back up to. Does that even
that was a rumor that was confirmed by Microsoft? That came from what's that dude named Zugex or something like that?
Oh, Z-Huge. Yeah.
Z-Huge Ahmed. Yeah. I saw that there, and again,
yo, Jack Move, what's good, bro?
I don't know, shit like that. I mean, being able to suspend a game, I understand. Multiple games to come back to, nigga, what's the point of the save point then? If that's what save points are there for a reason. Like, I feel like something like that, and I'm not just saying it's because it's Xbox. I wouldn't be that excited with PlayStation. Like, I don't know, something like that. Why do I have 6 games suspended for?
Persona, I just don't playing 6 games at one time, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Who the fuck is suspending 5, 4, 3? Anything more than one, fix yourself. Yeah, like there's a save point for a reason.
Can I tell you the problem with that? And this is going to get a little technical, right? I don't really like to get technical because I know I'm not talking with technical people. But I think Persona, you do some technical shit, right?
Oh yeah, I'm a sysadmin, so yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm not trying to be a dream killer, guys. I'm really not. The way RAM works, they call it random access memory. And the reason why they call it random access memory is because it's randomly accessed. Let's just call it what it is, right? So when one game loads, that game loads into the memory, right? Once that game loads into the memory, and if what is true is true, right? They're actually gonna accomplish a feat. But if you have multiple games loaded at once, what do y'all think is happening to that RAM? Because that game has to stay suspended somewhere.
Eating at that memory, boy.
Right. Y'all ever wonder why when you playing on a PlayStation and you have a game open and then you go to start doing other shit
freeze up?
The system has the system has already sent that application is already in the RAM. So when you hit that button to go back to the main screen, it has to basically allocate the memory for the UI so that you can then view the UI and do the things you do in the UI. You ever notice how when you're playing a real intense game and then you try to switch to the UI, that bitch start freezing up?
Yep, like Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, that's what it do. It'll freeze up and then it'll actually forcibly take you back to the game. Like, it's crazy.
Yep.
That's because it's trying to allocate enough memory to run the dashboard. So all of this that y'all are thinking about having multiple games suspended, y'all gonna be surprised at what performance hits you take on those games. Because
but sick, it has a huge vent on the top, man.
But sick, Phil said.
Hey, look. Let me
it's
explain. Let me explain. I'm not saying that it's not going to work in that manner. I'm just saying they're going to experience a lot of issues with that happening. So, hey,
I mean,
listen.
let's be honest, man. It's a dumb ass feature. Nobody is trying to have 6 games in the background suspended, dog.
Well, here's the thing. I can make an argument for that, right? Let's say I'm playing Darksiders, right? I'm playing Darksiders and I want to take a break from Darksiders, but fuck, I hate how long it takes for that shit to load up. So then, if I can suspend that shit in the background and go jump into the next game, and then when I'm finished with that, I can just jump right back into Darksiders as if I never stopped playing it. That would be a pretty cool feature, bro. It'll be a pretty cool feature. It's just knowing how this shit works and knowing how it operates. I'm a little curious to see how that actually works out.
I'm curious to see how that's going to affect the OS.
And the reason why I say that, it's definitely going to affect the OS. The reason why I say that is because they don't know how big these new games are going to be.
They're going to be huge,
and aren't they coming out with a new Blu-ray format that's going to be 100 something?
Yeah, they're going to be huge, bro.
Yo,
that's what
listen, bro. Listen, I'm sorry.
The SSD is only going to do so much.
It's a hybrid SSD though. It's not It's not
SSD that they're telling y'all about. Listen. Don't get too crazy about it thus far. I would not tell y'all to get too hyped up because y'all gonna be disappointed. A lot of people gonna get these consoles and be like, well, damn, I thought they said it was gonna load in 0.8 seconds. And you're gonna find out it's gonna be a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, it's because the issue is that the way games are created now, they're created in mind of how the HDD is now. So like when you get a game that's more, AI intense, more characters, more shit on the screen, that takes up more memory.
And no two games are the same.
Yeah, it's not loading.
No two games are the same, man. We've seen what happened with memory leaks, right? Like you'll get like the bosses in Bloodborne that just stop moving. Mm-hmm. They forget how to fucking live, my nigga. Like I'm sure y'all have seen that shit before.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Like because they have they have predetermined animations. And when you have a memory leak, whatever is telling this motherfucker to do this and to do that shit ain't communicating, nigga. It's like he disconnected his brain.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have bosses that'll just sit there and they might do maybe 1 or 2 variations of their combinations, but they're not doing the full thing. That's actually something that happens because there's a problem with the game. It didn't happen because the game wanted to be nice to you. That shit happened because there was an issue.
Yeah.
Then you have all these games that, when certain things happen, you start to get slowdown and then you crash straight to a blue screen. At least on the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit does happen.
Yo, Alucard the King, what's good, man? And is this Mod Razi? What's good, man? What is good?
Yeah. So that's just really it though, man. That's really it, man. Like, look, I want to tell y'all that these consoles are going to be lifesavers, that you're not going to need a PC, that you're going to get a $4,000 PC in a $500 box or $600 box. I would love to be able to tell you that. I just know that's not going to be the truth. And I'm not saying this from a PC guy's perspective. I'm just saying this from a logical perspective. At the end of the day, this shit still costs money. These parts still cost money. These companies are only going to take so big of a loss. And right now, y'all telling these niggas to take the ultimate loss.
Yeah, they talking about $400.
Yeah, I saw some shit like that. I was like, nigga, who the fuck?
They already predetermined that Microsoft is going to take a huge loss. They want to take a huge loss to get people into Xbox. And I'm just like, hey, they ain't take a huge loss with that X. why they gonna take a huge loss with the Series X? You know what I mean? Like, it don't make no sense.
To expect a big leap in gaming for $400, you're playing yourself, and honestly, you're disrespecting the craft. $400 is not. It's just not happening, man. I don't see these consoles releasing at $400. I can see maybe the lock. What? Not the lock. Is that the Lockhart? The cheaper little version that's coming out? Maybe that could be $400. But the Series X and the PS5, and supposedly these are rumors, guys, insider shit. The PlayStation's supposed to be having like a pro version that releases at the same time. You think that shit gonna be $400? Stop it, man.
Yo, hey, here's my thing. I would be happy for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? release all that shit at once. Don't release a console, do hella numbers, and then go out and put out a pro version of that model, bro. Like, because what happens is then you have developers that have to start making life decisions, nigga. Like, do I program for the system that costs more, that can do more, or do I program for the one that sold the most? You know what I'm saying? So again, bro, like, a lot of this shit is stupid that they did this generation. I hate the fact that they did the mid-gen refresh. I don't think that shit really made that big of an impact, to be honest with you. And I hate the fact that they would even do that. I hate the fact that they would do that. But sometimes, I guess, in the business that they're in, and with the cost of tech going up and down and fluctuating as it does, you know, I guess it only makes sense to put out, you know, a heavy-duty version of it later on, simply because the tech has now come down. So now you can do a little bit more and not pay a ton more, you know, from a manufacturing standpoint. So I guess I understand that, but I hated this mid-gen refresh shit this generation, man. I didn't think that it was worth it, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe they did. I don't know the numbers, but maybe the numbers they seeing, and you know, if they do it again, maybe what they saw made sense to them.
I would rather, if they are going to put the strongest version out, like I would definitely want you to put the strongest version out at the initial launch of the console.
For sure.
That would be the one I would buy. I'm not buying a weaker. I want the strongest.
You want a choice.
I want the strongest.
Can I go on a rant real quick? My bad.
Go ahead. Do you think?
Because I keep hearing this dumbass shit, because people's like, when we say the Xbox Series X is a dumbass name, people's like, well, Jay Barry, I got news to tell you, man. All right, it's just called Xbox. This is just the Series X. If you don't shut your dumbass up, every damn generation they call it Xbox, dumbass. Xbox 360, Xbox One. This console is called Xbox Series X. There's always been an Xbox in the front of the motherfucker. Yo,
who said that shit, dog?
Yo, this is what they're saying, bro. This is what they're saying. They're like, and they think they saying hot shit. They were like, well,
okay. So why did Microsoft say Xbox Series X? Why did Phil Spencer repeat Xbox Series X?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if that's not what it's called, why the fuck does he keep calling it that? Why doesn't he just simply say,
it's called Xbox?
Here's the Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dog. This is the people y'all be listening to, man. Like, this is the reason why I get mad when I hear shit like this, because it doesn't make any sense to me, dog.
Yo, bro.
Like, it's the dumbest fucking thing ever. That's like saying, oh, this is a Honda, not a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's called Honda. It's a Honda.
Nigga, this is just a Honda.
Yo, that's a perfect example, bro. Yo, I'm listening.
It's still a Honda. Like, it could be a Civic or a Honda Accord. It's still a Honda.
Shout out to Weapon Wheel, man. I'm listening to Weapon Wheel podcast Sunday, right? And they had Tick, the Inner Circle dude on here, and he's like, well, I got news to tell you guys. It's just called Xbox. And I'm just like, yo, nigga. The shit is called Xbox Series X. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
I
got some news for you.
Say which one?
I got some news for you. The PlayStation 4 isn't the PlayStation 4. It's just the PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
And the iPhone comparisons is a big reach too, because
it's a stupid reach.
You go into the store and say, I want an iPhone 10 or an iPhone 11. That's too, like, it's numbered, bro. Like, that's not the same thing as it's all an X at the end of the day.
They
Series X,
Persona,
X, like, that shit gonna
confuse you. They think the iPhone X is just X just to be cool. No, nigga, that's the 10th. That's the 10th edition of the damn phone. You know what I mean?
That's the Roman numeral for 10. X is 10.
Xbox X is this the 10th Xbox? You know what I mean? Like, I know they put out a lot of Xbox Ones this generation, but damn, this is not the 10th iteration of Xbox. The name is stupid. Stop damage controlling.
The Xbox too.
Stop damage controlling with, it's called Xbox. Listen to the things that you say before you speak, man. It don't make no damn sense. So what the 360 was called? Oh, was it called Xbox too? Just Xbox? Why the hell they have the 360 in the back there? Cause that's the whole title of the damn console.
But Phil said.
But yo, stupid, man. But yo, I wanted to go in here and talk about this crossplay for a second, man, because crossplay was the hype of this generation, well, later in the generation, where everybody was like crossplay or die, crossplay or die. And the most popular game each year adopted crossplay into their game. But in my personal opinion, crossplay has ruined Call of Duty as a whole. And hear me out before, you know, people bash me or whatever. This is great for the gamer and all that shit. Cool. Right? When they implemented crossplay, they took out like the core things about Call of Duty, what really makes Call of Duty fun. Have you seen anybody posting up anything about, look what this person said in the lobbies, or look at this lobby that I had, you know what I mean, and stuff like that? Nobody's really posting up stuff like that, because guess what? In every other Call of Duty, except for this game, once you finish a game, you get to stay in the damn lobby. Ever since they put this crossplay crap in here, you don't stay in a lobby. They reset you into a new damn lobby. That is not Call of Duty. You know what I mean? They have it where you have PC dudes just playing with mouse and keyboard with controller, where they claim that they fixing this joint. It's happening in this game. That is not Call of Duty. You know what I mean? They have this skill-based matchmaking that's going in, that's ruining the game. That is not Call of Duty. Why? Because all of these implementations of this crossplay, so they can pretty much assess to everybody, is ruining this game, where the core stuff of Call of Duty, Persona, we've been playing this game for the longest. There's no talks about this game like, yo, I'm staying in this lobby, and yo, let's stay in this lobby and let's have some fun. There's no fun aspect to this game, and it's having the feature.
Couldn't even welcome the Christmas news this year because of skill-based matchmaking.
And everybody was welcoming this feature. Everybody wanted this feature, but it actually, at the end of the day, it ruined this shit. It ruined the game. You know what I mean? And you know what's the funny part? That's just my point of view of the thing. But at the end of the day, it has crossplay that everybody beloved, everybody loves, and all that stuff. But who? And I'm going to go specifically in this community as well. Who is playing this game?
Nobody. No one.
Who the hell is playing this game? Yo, Sick. When's the last time you saw some gameplay?
I have to say this, right? I agree with you on a lot of what you're saying, right? But Call of Duty?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was the most downloaded game this month on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, it's popular.
It's the highest selling game or Call of Duty game in ever. It's already grossed over $1 billion. I have to be honest with you, bro. I ain't playing this shit. Y'all might not be playing it, but somebody out there, there's a hell of a lot of somebody's out there that's playing it right now.
Yeah, people are picking it up, Sick, but they're not staying. They're not staying in this game. Yo, this how I know people's not playing this game. This is the only Call of Duty that I have where this has cross play between 3 platforms, and I will boot this game up. It will load me into a late match.
Yeah.
I play the game, finish out the game, then I get booted into another late match because it resets the lobbies. It will reset you into late matches, bro. And
when people leave a match, like they're not getting fun, new people aren't getting funneled in fast enough.
Exactly, and that's how that's the telltale sign of a Call of Duty game not really having the player base like that, because you're getting into these late matches. When a Call of Duty's booming, lobby instant, boom, boom. It be taking mad long to get in lobby sometimes in this game. It's and it's on 3 platforms. It's crazy. Crossplay is
and
here.
The platforms are unified.
The unified platform, exactly. Nobody really playing this joint, man. Crossplay.
I mean, but crossplay was
it's bullshit. Just call it what it is. It was bullshit. It was put in there. It's put in there for a reason, right? Nobody really believes that crossplay is going to make games stay alive longer. Mm-hmm. If a game is dead, it's because the shit is trash. It's because people collectively believe that the shit is trash. Usually when it dies on one platform, it dies on the other platform as well. It does not fucking matter. It means the community itself is dying for that game. Usually the next best thing has come out. Crossplay is not going to save that. It is not going to save that. It is not going to save that. No matter of begging, no matter of what they do, nothing is going to save the game once it dies. It wouldn't have saved Lawbreakers. It wouldn't have saved what's that, Battleborn? It wouldn't have saved Battleborn. It would not save any of these always online games because people would have collectively figured that they are done with the game. Usually the reason why these games die is because people have figured that they're not worth playing.
Yeah, because
there's not enough content. The problem here, especially with the crossplay shit, is a lot of people was comparing the booming success of Fortnite and how many people was playing it with attesting it to crossplay and why crossplay is such a good thing. And that's actually not a fair comparison to do, because Fortnite is, like you would say with everything else, an anomaly. It blew up out of nowhere, and it skyrocketed even now.
I'm all for crossplay, bro. Like crossplay, I'm with it, especially with COD. But if I'm sacrificing what makes a Call of Duty game because of crossplay, I don't want that joint. Because now this game is just not fun to me. You have all on paper.
It's got scrub perks too, invisible scrub perks.
On paper, this game looks great. Like if somebody was getting into Call of Duty, like you're saying that the game is selling well, because somebody's looking at it, it's like, yo, it has all this stuff in here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this joint. But when you actually get into this motherfucker now,
right,
you're gonna be like, yo, this joint is garbage. It's trash. You can't even stay. The biggest thing, like, yo, you can't even stay in the lobby, bro. You talk shit. You want to get your revenge back. Say you lost a game, you want to get your revenge back, or you won a game and you don't want to stay in that lobby and keep it moving. You can't even do that. Yo, people's not even making friends. Yo, you know how much people I met on Call of Duty? Just out of respect, like, yo, this player's a good player, or, you know, we was talking shit and then we became cool. You can't even get that in this game, because right as soon as the game is over, boop, new lobby because of crossplay. It's not Call of Duty, bro. It's not fun. It's not fun.
They took the fun out of games a long time ago. Look, I've been called thing under the sun playing these fucking multiplayer games. Listen, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the first time I ever heard of something called a moon cricket. Nigga, I had no idea what the fuck that was, but I know a nigga was calling me a moon cricket, my nigga. And once I looked it up, it was talking about slaves who was singing Under the Moonlight, my nigga.
Yo.
So I was like, God damn, like, this is where we at. But we used to always talk shit. It used to be a lot of niggas flying, you know what I'm saying? It used to be it just used to be fun. Now everything is PC. Everybody, oh, you're toxic. Oh, the community is toxic. The toxic community was the most fun community, my nigga. Like, we used to talk shit to fucking racists, my nigga, and then, you know, afterwards, nigga, we cool, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Moving it along, nigga.
Exactly. You can't get that.
But
in
now
this game. You
can't do that.
You can't do it. You can't. You cannot do it in this game.
PS3 COD lobbies, toxic. That I loved every bit of it.
Exactly, man. And yo, you would stay in that lobby, continue to talk your shit. You can't do that here, man. This is part of the game, man. But somebody came in here. I forgot to shout him out. Oh no, am I good? Oh yeah, my man Enzo Machiavelli. Yo, what's good, bro? Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. But that's all I really want to say, man. I just feel like, yeah, like you said earlier, yeah, you can have crossplay, but yo, if your game is badly implemented, people's not going to stay in that joint. You know what I mean? People's hyping up crossplay. There's many people that hype up crossplay now. They're not playing this game. They're not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yo, PC gamers ruin shit. That's a fact, Jack. That is a fact. It's these PC gaming politicians that come up in here and want to be everything is politically correct. Let's everybody game together. Let's play this together. No, I don't want to spend money because I spent all this money on my graphics card and my CPU. So I don't, fuck you, PlayStation. I don't want to buy your exclusives. Put him, you know what I mean?
Yo, keeping it a stack. That ideology really is fucking up gaming, man. Thinking that everything needs to be just handed to you. It's like, yo,
who the fuck was complaining about
pay something,
crossplay?
man? You can't get everything for nothing. That $1 Game Pass shit, fucking these niggas heads up. Nah, bro, fuck out of here. Everything ain't about to be $1.
Persona, who was really complaining about crossplay? Who was it? The
niggas that don't
guys?
niggas that don't play the games, nigga. Niggas that only play single player games be complaining about crossplay. The fuck you mean?
Persona, keep it real.
You don't play no multiplayer games?
Which console dude you know that was really like, yo, we really need crossplay? Yo, people was buying separate copies of COD just to play with each ecosystem. Nobody's complaining about is these PC dudes that was like, because what COD usually dies on PC. Just keep it real. It usually just die on PC. Because PC, the people hack their games. They have their cheat codes that they put in the game where they have God mode and all that stuff, and it's just not a fun environment on PC. And those are the guys that every year they bought the COD game, the community died off quicker than Titanfall 1. You know what I mean? They are complaining that they want crossplay so they can have people to play with in the game. Not the console dudes. Xbox guys are fine. PlayStation dudes were fine. The PC dudes complaining, and
Jack said the Nintendo dudes was capping too. Facts.
Oh, Nintendo. Oh,
no.
That fucking Xbox too. When Xbox was talking about that survive together bullshit.
Yeah, but the Xbox guys was capping because that was just a tool for them to use in a console war. They didn't really care about that shit. I'm talking about the people that really was like, yo, they really want this. Is them people
that don't play shooters.
Can I blow your mind for a second when it comes to all of this crossplay shit?
Mm-hmm.
Let me blow your mind, right? Because a lot of people feel like Sony just caved because a lot of niggas was complaining and shit like that, right? That's what they want you to be under the belief of, right? But I want to take you down. I'm gonna take you down the road real quick, and I want y'all to follow me, right? PlayStation would have never just caved to this shit, right? Because they was not about fucking playing with other platforms and shit like that. Here's what my theory is. Take this shit with a grain of salt. I ain't got no insiders. I ain't got no sources, nigga. I ain't got no sources.
You being clear.
But this is the only thing that makes sense in my mind, right? Remember how when Microsoft came out with the Xbox One X, a whole bunch of big developers from big studios was coming out and they were basically saying, oh, this thing is powerful, pretty much trying to help Microsoft, right? Because it's clear that they don't want to see Microsoft go by way of Sega, right? So they did everything they could do. You had Todd Howard, fucking anteater looking ass. He came out on stage. He came out on stage. Not come out on stage, but he came out in the video and talk about, oh, we finally have the chance to have high fidelity VR games play at the speed that we want them to. That was a shot. That was a shot fired. That was literally said, even though, PlayStation VR already had Skyrim on it and shit like that, right? But that was a shot fired. But y'all niggas didn't think that deep into it because y'all was just like, yeah, this video seems kind of cool, man. Look at all of these guys that they have here, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody realized that Shannon Loft, she got fired. My nigga, she don't work there no more. If she do, when was the last time y'all seen her? All right, cool. Anyway, moving on.
Wasn't she an X-19?
Nigga, I don't know. I was just talking shit, dog. I was just capping, nigga, because she disappeared, my nigga. She disappeared. Who, Shannon Loftus, nigga?
Yeah, she's the head of the Ages of Empire.
Move on, bro. Talk about
Shannon Loftus. I think you thinking of somebody else.
Like a MILF kind of.
Listen, I'm going based off of the Xbox guys that I heard say that. I'm just laying the insiders that she's on the Ages of Empire Studios. She's a charge of that.
Yeah. She was on XO19. Big up.
I can't confirm it.
Talking about that game. No, she was. Okay, I watched XO19. She was.
Okay, look.
She was working.
I am more confused at the fact, not that she still works there, but the fact that you said he was. A fine ass.
Not five. Five was probably the wrong word used, but hey, listen, I knock it down.
You had a question, Shannon, right?
Yo, remember when she was on that? What that European Inside Xbox?
Hey, yo, before I was like, yo, she thick,
cute, bro. Hold on.
Hey, look. I ain't knocking it, but okay. So here's my thoughts, right? Like back to reality. Here's my thoughts, right? I feel like Sony was approached by big third-party publishers who on the back end, not even on the front end, but on the back end, were threatening to not put some of their games on their system because of the lack of crossplay. Again, I have no way to prove this, but why else would Sony cave into this shit? Why else would they cave into it?
I feel like, I agree with you. A lot of third parties would probably like complain about it.
Yeah, they were, because remember developers started coming out like, "Yo, man, we want to do crossplay, but PlayStation, they're not letting us do it with PlayStation, so we only doing it with PC and Xbox and Nintendo."
Too.
And it's like,
this man Phil was at the doors of PlayStation.
Stop it. You never gave a fuck about this.
Talking about crossplay.
Now, here's the thing: this would have worked out in Microsoft's favor, no matter which way it would have went. Which is why I felt like they were playing chess. I felt like this was a chess move, bro. So on one hand, right, we can use this against Sony if they don't do it, right? On another hand, we want them to not do it, because then that means that their customer base is going to have to buy our product in order to play this game, right? So it would have been a win-win for them no matter which way this shit went. No matter if Sony would have turned it down, then there would have been games that, you know, people would have made up dumbass excuses. Like, you remember that game? I don't even remember what the name of the game was, but the developer came out and said, we couldn't get it running on the PlayStation, but they got that bitch running on the Xbox OG.
Nigga, bro. Yeah, bro.
Again, you would have heard more excuses like that, and nobody would have questioned it. Nobody would have said a word. They would have just been like, "Oh, well, it just can't run on the PlayStation." I mean, that's what the developers
of all
said.
fucking consoles, the PlayStation.
Yeah. So again, I think their hand was forced with the crossplay shit, and that's because of the industry, not because of y'all crybaby ass, whiny ass niggas. Nah, y'all didn't do a motherfucking thing. But on the back end, them niggas was like, fuck. Especially because they let third parties have such a stronghold over their platform. Like, if you lose that third party support, then you're gonna be out here like the Wii nigga. Like, shit was just gonna get real.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking about the Bethesda dudes that said that.
PlayStation's like, damn, man, we're gonna have to cave to Phil Spencer old portable safe ass.
Yeah, and I feel like the media, you know, they didn't want to deal with the media and all that too, because the media was making articles.
The media was definitely turning on them. They're like calling out the bullshit, and we know how the media is with fucking killing shit. PS Vita,
they can kill it, man. But yo, the last thing I really want to talk about here is pretty much your 2019 review. Like, how do you feel 2019 went? Like, what's your top 3 favorite games, or 5 if you can't name 3? I know 5 probably easier to do. But before you
can I go first?
Yeah, before you list your top games, that's how the year you felt went overall. And you can speak about whatever platform you feel like.
Okay, absolutely. For Nintendo, this shit was amazing. For Xbox, it was trash as usual. For PlayStation, it was definitely fucking amazing, right? Me personally, I had a lot of fun this year. I enjoyed playing Control. I thought that was one slept on fucking game for some odd reason. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. But I do. I that's another thing. I feel like Sony should buy Remedy. Go ahead and buy them motherfuckers. You know, go ahead and you know, put them in the zone with your teams. Let them niggas learn some shit that they clearly don't fucking know, and let them release their next project.
Get that PlayStation fragrance.
Yeah, with that PlayStation fragrance, my nigga. Because right now they got a little bit of that Xbox stench still left over. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
We gotta clear that
just
stench
a little
out,
bit.
Man.
Resident Evil 2 remake, my favorite remake of all generation. Out of all of the remakes that have been made, I think Resident Evil 2 was the best, but I'm a little biased because I love Resident Evil 2 from way back when. I really wish they would have skipped Resident Evil 3 and went to Code Veronica. But again,
facts.
But again,
Code
I ain't got
Veronica
no
was
control over that, and they already pretty much put it out there in the air that Resident Evil 3 is coming, but fuck Nemesis. But it's all cool.
It's
all
rate,
cool.
They looking like they gonna
I'm still gonna buy that shit day one.
Oh yeah,
Capcom, they got my good graces. They are in my good graces.
Code Veronica need to be next though. Facts.
Days Gone. I really enjoyed Days Gone. I thought Days Gone was a very underrated game. I really think that the media tried to destroy that game. Nope, I'm not talking about media bias. I think they literally, figuratively, and metaphorically
they
tried to destroy that game.
They did. Not on the gameplay aspects, but how a dude spoke to his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid shit. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here with that.
Didn't make any sense. Death Stranding is my game of the fucking gen. I don't give a fuck what you niggas is talking about. I know y'all niggas gonna be like, nah, God of War. But boy, let me tell you here.
Nah, God of War not my game of the gen.
Death Stranding brought out some motherfucking emotions that I didn't think would actually come out. You know what I'm saying? The story took a crazy, weird, awkward, but very, very welcome turn, right? And I know you ain't finished the game, Persona, but you are in for some shit.
I'm off for 2 weeks, Christmas and New Year's week, so I'm definitely diving into that and beat that. So
yo, you in for some shit. So I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but you in for some shit.
So jealous of y'all, man, because yo, at this time of the year, like my job, like vacation time, it's just like, bro, we got
blacked out.
We got to close.
Well, knocked out. Because like I can bank my time, but I can only bank up to 3 months of vacation time. So I have to use a specific amount within the year. So
yeah, I get you. Yeah,
I always take it around this time, like holiday time or whatever.
Factory.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah,
I'm still a little disappointed in Kingdom Hearts.
That's my game of the year.
Still a little disappointed.
You disappointed in the ending?
They took out the one winged angel. That was literally my favorite fucking boss fight in every one of these games.
Yo, they back those things.
Some of the worlds were very fucking corny. Like I didn't really care for that Big Five or whatever they called that shit. You were in this city.
Big Hero 6.
I wish they would have did better on that. San Fran Tokyo.
San Fran Tokyo.
I wasn't really feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The worlds definitely started getting a little.
It was just like, what the fuck is this, dog?
Yeah.
The one with the monsters, bro. I was just like, come on, dog.
I like that.
Yeah, that was pointless.
I like that one.
I feel like you padding this game right now, dog. Like I felt this shit was crazy, bro.
They padded a lot with Disney, but the DLC gonna bring back the Final Fantasy.
They should have never took it out, dog.
Yeah,
they should have never took that shit out, bro.
I agree with that.
That was pretty much the highlight, my nigga. Like, but it's cool, whatever. Let me see. Judgment. Judgment is a game that I feel like everybody should have played.
Yeah, I gotta
probably didn't play that game.
Yeah,
I gotta get it.
That game is fucking excellent, bro. It is the single best Yakuza type game that I've played thus far.
Yeah,
better than 6.
I was enjoying it too.
I just started 6. Just started 6, but thus far, bro, this game is very, very great. The story is amazing. There's a lot of plot twists. There's a lot of twists and turns.
Mature story.
And Judgment actually dethroned Days Gone, because Days Gone was my top game this year, bruh. Mm-hmm. And that shit actually dethroned Days Gone, bro. I'm telling you, this game is really, really, really worth playing. If you have not picked it up, go and pick that shit up, because it is an amazing game. I can't say nothing but great things about it. It's some weird shit in there, though. It's some weird shit in that game, but you got a lot of you know how Yakuza games are, where you can go to the Sega theater and you know, play the video games and stuff like that. Bro, they got a full-fledged virtual fighter game in there, bro.
Yeah, they do. I was playing that, and they also had the drone racing is fun as well.
The drone racing is definitely fun. Cool definitely fun. Yo, this game is freaking amazing on so many levels, bro. I can't believe more people ain't play that joint. Oh,
I'm gonna grab it.
Yo, I'm telling you facts. When you play that shit, tell me how you feel about it afterwards. Even if you just hit me in a DM post and be like, yo, you was right. This shit is lit, nigga. I'm telling you. Or if you think it's trash, nigga, tell me you thought that shit was trash.
I like the Yakuza, so if it's like that, then I think I'm gonna really enjoy it. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah. I played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Definitely beat that game. That game was fucking fire. Definitely fire. I think a lot of people missed out on that shit, and it was co-op, so you could play with somebody throughout the entire game, my guy. He said crossplay.
Phil said
crossplay with the Wii U.
Yo, I can't. What you do, but
yo, no. The weird shit about it is he has a point. Like, niggas is mad now that their old systems can't play their new games. Like, this shit is you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, bro. Like, you think, man, listen, I'd have slapped this shit. I really wouldn't have invested in the PS5 if them niggas was like, yo, we keeping it in the family. Yeah, everything is going to be able to play everything. I would have been like, yep, I'm out, nigga. I'm out, because this shit finna be trash.
Doing a rush it.
Yeah, this shit finna be trash, my nigga. So I'm glad they not doing that. Second, I stand by everything that I've said. I stand by everything that I stand on. I think exclusives need to stay exclusive. I think that we need more exclusives. I think Hellblade should be exclusive to the fucking Xbox.
I agree.
You hear me? Listen to what I'm saying here. Listen to what I'm saying here. If you got so much faith in Hellblade, make it exclusive to your console. Make people go out and buy your console to play this shit.
But
the only way I'm ever
that Microsoft can make.
Huh?
What about the money that Microsoft can make?
The money that they can make from what? Hey, listen, they'll make it right there in the Xbox ecosystem, dog. They'll make it right there in the Xbox ecosystem. Like I said, I think Gears 3 was the highest selling Gears. I think Halo 3 was the highest selling Halo.
Oh, yeah.
And all of those were exclusive. Spider-Man PS4 is the best selling fucking superhero game exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, fam. Like, dog, do we really need to go through this? Do we really need to talk about why? And like, listen, I heard the conversation that Jack was having with this nigga. I forgot. I think his name was Bleeding Red or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
Red.
Some bizarro ass nigga. So Jack, what you're telling me is, if this game goes multiplat, it's not going to sell more? Is that what you're saying? I'm like, bro, I hate when people play. I hate when people are intellectually dishonest, dog. That shit blows my fucking mind.
I told him too. I told him that podcast. I say, yo, it's not guaranteed that it's gonna sell more.
Oh, you was there too? Yeah, my nigga, you was there too.
I was in there.
Bruh. I'm like, bruh, I was listening to this shit and I'm just like, bro, so you just gonna keep repeating the same stupid thing over again. Like I said, we have more than enough proof to prove why exclusives fucking matter, my nigga. The only reason why these niggas was capping though is because they wanted everything to go to PC, bro.
Exactly.
That was the whole point.
Yo, see, you know what's funny? Yo, Jack asked the question, it's like, yo, so why you have a PlayStation? They say, yo, for the exclusives. Point proven,
stupid niggas. Niggas are stupid, bro. They don't think before they speak.
It does matter. Like, yeah,
Titanfall Prince. I think it was Virtual Fighter.
Oh yeah, Virtual Fighter is in that game. Yes, it's a
new one. It's the newer one though, the one that's on PS3 and PS4. Mm-hmm. It's that one. But the full game is in there.
It's in Judgment, yeah, and all the characters in there too.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like I heard that shit, I'm just like, bro, it just baffled my mind. I'm like, really? So you really gonna sit up here and play like you don't understand why this shit? And it was, dog, this shit bothered me so much. And I was watching the fucking playback because I didn't see it live. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching the playback and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Okay, all right. And then that's when I told you about the example of Spider-Man PS4. Mm-hmm. It's a Spider-Man game. We've had plenty of Spider-Man games. This one has overachieved by being on one single solitary system.
But then
Batman's couldn't outdo it.
You know what they tell you?
And those Batmans are kind of current.
And you know what they're gonna tell you? They're gonna be like, those are the guys that are gonna be like, oh, but imagine PlayStation could get even more money or more sales.
Yeah, bro, they say that stupid shit. It's like,
but then when you have a concern about like PlayStation and their brand, and they don't want to devalue their brand, they say, why are you in PlayStation pockets? But when they bring up that point, they are in PlayStation pockets about, if they can get more money though. Like,
but I got a perfect analogy for that. It's like the drug dealer that only sell on like specific blocks. And they're like, well, why don't you sell for the whole city? And it's like, because if I'm not on my block, I'm missing a sale. The dude come around like, yo, I need a hit. He not here. Where he going? He going to the next dude.
Yo,
the same thing could be applied. I mean, it's a fucked up analogy. Chill. Chill.
Yo.
But it's a fact though. Like when you not on the block, somebody else gonna be on the block getting
Here's
that
the best one though. Here's the best one. The analogy that I said with a bad bitch. If you got a bad bitch and she ain't doing nothing, ain't no nigga hit her, bro, her value is high.
Oh yeah,
she have a high value, my nigga.
That's on the radar.
When you look at a bitch that got a nice body, big ass, I'm talking about she bad. But then this bitch done been rolled more than the fucking New York Metro line train, my nigga. Like the subway and shit like that.
That ain't yours, so you like, that 10 turned to a 6. Like,
yo, you ain't even gonna be interested then. You ain't gonna be like, nah, I'm good.
That's one of them chicks you might have to drink some Henny. That's to even like mess with it.
Yo, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like,
But exclusivity make shit more valuable. If your wife all of a sudden start fucking everybody in the neighborhood, you gonna get a divorce.
Facts.
Nigga, you not gonna stay with this bitch. No, what the fuck?
But
like,
I love
that's
her
why.
though.
You ain't sharing no pussy. I love I love it though.
I love her though.
I love it though.
Sit your ass down. You love her.
Yo.
I love it though. Yo, that's a beta ass answer. I love it though.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, we acting like we don't know what makes games valuable. And I use Marvel Ultimate Alliance as an example because Nintendo made Marvel Ultimate Alliance valuable again. Nintendo made fucking Bayonetta valuable again. These niggas wouldn't be super excited for that Vanquish Bayonetta shit if it wasn't for that Bayonetta. Come on. I mean, if it wasn't for Nintendo having exclusivity now, come on, bro.
They definitely
Come
put
on, dog.
Bayonetta on the map. Cause that's when I first played it. I played Bayonetta on a demo on PS3, but I really played Bayonetta on Wii U. When it
on the Wii U. Yeah. Look at that. You skipped a whole motherfucking generation when that shit was readily available.
Yep.
When it was readily available, and then you played that bitch on the Wii U.
Yep. And they had the package. They had 2 and they had 1 on there. So I was like, yeah.
Yep.
I played there.
Exactly. And over a span of what, like 5 years? I think it was like 5 years. Nintendo has made Bayonetta popular again. Did something that Xbox nor PlayStation could have done.
Yep.
As a multi-plat.
Good game too, but
it is. It's a great game.
It. I know at the time I wasn't feeling it. Cause I thought it was like, yo, I was in my God of War and I was in my what's that game with the dude with the scythe? And he had the cross on his chest. Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
I was on that hype. So I was like, yo, Ben, no, get this shit out of here. Yo, Rafe, what's good, bro?
Let me get my 2019 real quick out of here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 2019, did Octopath come out this year? No, right?
No, that
last year.
Last year. Okay, never mind. So yeah, 2019 for gaming. For me personally, I gave Xbox another chance, and it's time and time again. It just keeps reminding me why it's a personal heater. I tried Gears 5. It wasn't that great. Xbox, they were lackluster. I'm gonna keep it a stack. What the surprise this year for me is actually Nintendo. I've put a lot of time into Nintendo games this year. They've released quite a few quality games that like really have me like, yo, this is the like.
Yeah, I see you on that Switch too, man. I see you on there.
Yeah, yo, I put a lot of time into my Switch this year, so Nintendo really did do good this year for me in terms of gaming. When Nintendo, Astral Chain, that's one of my top 3 game of the years. Astral Chain, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I love Marvel. It's so good, man. I love that game so much. The RPG elements, everything. Only thing that pissed me off is they had my boy Cyclops as DLC. I'm like, what? Yo, you gotta have Cyclops. How do I get to the X Mansion and I can only play Wolverine and not Cyclops? Are you crazy?
Yo, but
you gotta have Cyclops.
That's what's getting me back into it because they got my boy Gambit.
Yeah, they got my Gambit and Cyclops are playable now. So
I'm about to purchase that. And
it's fire. What else? Pokemon. I love Pokemon so much. What else? Oh, and Link's Awakening, fire. Like I really been putting a lot of time into my Switch this year. PlayStation killed it this year, like they always do. They had me a little worried, I can't lie, towards the end, like right now. But PlayStation definitely had a solid year. I still got to beat Death Stranding, which I will beat next week. But from what I've been playing with Death Stranding so far, that's probably my biggest surprise of this year because I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was one of the people that was like, yo, what the fuck is this game? You know, I'm not too sure about this. And then when I seen the package delivery UPS shit, I'm like, yo. But, you know, me being the type of gamer that I am, I always try things for myself. I ain't a Twitch stream gamer. Like I play shit for myself. Yeah, like they just watch a Twitch stream and review games. Nah, yeah. I don't do that. So when I played the game and I really went into it with an open mind, I was like, yo, this game it surprised me because there is combat in the game. And I said this on Twitter. The journey of delivering the packages is what excites me.
Yeah,
it's not the delivery of the package; it's the journey. And it's weird to explain. It's one of those. Death Stranding is one of those games that you really need to play for yourself. Honestly, it's a game you need to play.
It's a surreal feeling, man, when you play it. Like, it's kind of dope.
So yeah, PlayStation definitely did good. I'm really excited for 2020 in terms of what's to come. In terms of my top 5 games of the year, Kingdom Hearts 3, definitely. Kingdom Hearts 3, Astral Chain. Surprisingly, Astral Chain is number 1 because that game surprised me. Because I seen Astral Chain is. Everyone should play this. Like how Sick feels about Judgment, I feel about Astral Chain. It's such a great game, bro. The story, the dialogue, the combat. Yo, this game really is like everything that I like want in a game. It's so good. Astral Chain is top of the list. Got a game of the year. Kingdom Hearts 3, Days Gone. I love Deacon and Sarah. Fire couple.
Facts.
Good story. Definitely a great game. So definitely up there in my top 5. Damn, I gotta look at my PlayStation. Destiny 2. A big turnaround this year. Definitely excited for Destiny 2.
Ew. I'm a man, Jack. We say ew.
Yo, Destiny 2. Yo, oh my God, man. Destiny 2 is definitely fire this year. So Destiny 2 as well. And you know what? Star Wars Fallen Order.
Let's go.
It delivered, man. It delivered on. So as a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm a Star Wars fan boy. Like ever since I was a kid, huge Star Wars fan. This is the game that I've been wanting EA to make since they got the rights to make the game. Bro, this game from start to finish is amazing. Some technical issues here and there. I'm not going to say in front. The graphics could be a little better, but the story, the combat, the traversal, the maps. Yo, this game is 10 out of 10. A part of my game of the year for sure. Amazing game.
Fun ass game.
What's that? 4 or 5? That's 5, right? Yeah.
Hold on, I missed one. Well, this is actually for a different conversation though. But my biggest upsets of the year. But I'll let you finish.
What else? I'm trying to think. Pokemon as well. I still got to finish it though.
Ew.
I'm still surprisingly, I'm still fairly early in Pokemon because I've been playing so many other things on PlayStation. But yeah, it's so many games. I'm happy this year. I'm very happy with gaming this year. Really good.
Pokemon.
So yeah, here's the 2020 and these next gen consoles.
Yo, 2020 about to rock a nigga world, bro. I don't even lie.
Yeah, I can't wait for the debates and the podcast. It's gonna be so.
Resident Evil. No, I'm not even talking consoles, nigga. I'm talking about games, nigga. I'm talking about Resident.
Game is gonna be even better.
Resident Evil 3. We got Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us. We got the Marvel Avengers game. We got Cyberpunk.
Yo, Dragon Ball.
We got Neo 2.
Dragon Ball. Yup.
DBZ Kakarot, bro. I was on the fence about this game, but then I seen the combat and I seen the stories they're gonna be telling.
Yo,
it's a day one.
I ain't even gonna lie. Yo, I was in agreement with everybody. Like, damn, another Dragon Ball game. We playing the same thing over, but yo, when I keep seeing gameplay of it, I'm like, yo, I just can't resist. I can't resist it, bro. I can't, yo. I love the series too much. But 2020, like already, yeah, my pockets is
my pockets hurting.
My pockets is tapping, man.
Yo, and then that Final Fantasy 7, yo,
you already know, man. That's the only
even though 12 is my favorite, 7 is definitely number 2. And I'm really, really excited for this game, man. I'm so excited for Final Fantasy 7.
7 is my favorite Final Fantasy.
Let's go.
I wish they would remake Chrono Trigger. Square Enix could fucking do it.
Oh yeah, they can do it. They can do it.
I want Crisis Core.
Crisis Core too.
Yo, I need that. That's one of my theories. I feel like they're going to have some Crisis Core elements, like story elements, that's within the remake. Because if this whole game is in Midgar, I feel like they're gonna explain the whole soldier process, the Project G, the Project S, and all that stuff. How Sephiroth was cloned from Genova and all that stuff. I feel like they're gonna go into all of that just to give you more story elements to make it.
I like the fact that they doing it that way too, because that's a lot of stuff that wasn't really thoroughly explained in the regular game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got bits and pieces of it here and there, but they didn't really go in depth. Yep. So like I would love to see how
you need the crisis core to get like the full explanation. And all that. But yeah, man,
that's why I think they're gonna add some of it to it though, because it would only make sense.
It makes sense. It make perfect sense. Like you got this whole game in Midgar. You're gonna have to explain a lot of things, and that's why you see that new third class soldier there. They had his name there too. Sorry with the R. I forgot it though, but I'll talk about it in another stream. But they introducing those guys in there as well, man. So yeah, I feel like they're gonna do it. But for me, 2019 was a pretty good year. You know, I remember in the beginning of the year how everybody was like 2019 gonna be a dry year and all that stuff. But I always felt like 2019 was going to be a good year. Like it started out pretty good for me as well, with a lot of smaller games that, you know, a lot of people might not play, like the One Piece game. I ain't even finished those games yet, but when the games that came out, you know what I mean, I had to play those. But VR, it had one of the best games in VR, Blood and Truth, really good game. Fighting games, I play a lot of fighting games, and Kill If. Yo, I spent mad hours in that game, yo, and I love that game to death. Samurai Showdown was another one. They brought that back. Really dope game. Another game that I feel like people should play and like stream it, because it's like fun to watch. I know Six streamed it as well. Erica, you know, just so I can see how people's reaction to how the story is and all that stuff. I feel like everybody should stream that, man. It's a really cool game on PlayStation, and these smaller games like that. What is it called? What's the phone thing called? You know, when PlayStation have their games on that phone stuff.
What's it? Play? I forgot. Play something.
PlayLink. PlayLink. Yeah. I feel like those little games like that should be supported, man. They had another one too that came out last year, where it was like it's a detective game. I forgot the name of it, man. Hidden Agenda. You remember that, guys? Hidden Agenda. Yeah. That was a pretty cool one too, man. I feel like those little games, because those are first party stuff. I think it's first party. You know, people can support that. Control, another good game. Another small game I really like.
Another one I got a platinum.
River City Girls. Yeah, I got a platinum Control. I got
the music for that was.
Yo,
bro, I gotta just talk the music, bro.
I like that game. I'm like, yo, Rossetti, man.
Jay Bari, I tagged you in a link on Twitter. It's about the Marvel Avengers game.
Okay, lit, man. Yo, he said, yo, Jay Barry, I tagged you in a link on Twitter about the Marvel Adventures game. Yo, definitely appreciate the donation, Rossetti. But Concrete Genie, another great game. One of my favorite games they brought back. Ni no Kuni, you know, Wrath of the White Witch. They remastered that. Amazing game.
I gotta finish that too.
Star Wars, I love that. Call of Duty's hot garbage. Death Stranding. Like I was never really yo that's the thing that like I said, like when I'm like a fan of a game or a series, like I'm very critical, man. Like yo, I love Call of Duty, there's no question about it, but if you make a bad Call of Duty game, I'll bash that shit to the high hell, you know what I mean? Infinite Warfare, I hated that game, bash the shit out of it.
Garbage.
You know what I mean? Death Stranding is a game that I wasn't even hyped for. I was interested in, but I wasn't hyped for it. But like real talk, like when I was sat down and I finally started Death Stranding, because you know, I started it, but a Star Wars came out. No, I didn't beat it yet. Star Wars came out the same week, and I was like, yo, I had to put Death Stranding on the back burner.
Had to choose.
yeah, cause I was more interested in Star Wars. But when I really got into Death Stranding, I was like, yo, this game is kind of lit, man. Like I to this day I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, how people saw that this game was boring, because you're always active in this game. It's not like you're just sitting down not doing anything. You're doing stuff. And yo, there's nobody can tell me that, yo, the first time they are going through, especially the first 2 chapters, you're going to those areas, especially the one that up in the wind area in the hill, and you wasn't struggling, you know what I mean, because you didn't have no equipment.
What about the one where you had the BT area where you had to get through the mountain to get to the last area where the ship?
That wind area.
Bro, that area was stressful as fuck, bro. That area was fun.
That was a struggle, bro. It was a struggle. And then, yo, when you progress in this game, yo, you one thing I love about video games is the fact that they make you feel like that reward is like really satisfying. And this game right here, when you get those equipments, when you get the motorcycles, when you get the guns and all that stuff, yo, you feel rewarded. Like, yo, now you're helping me make this task that was really hard, but it's hard, but it's pleasurable. I don't know if that's a good mix, but for some strange reason Death Stranding did that. You know what I mean? But now when you have the equipment, it's just like, yo, this is fun. Like the mule dudes, all right, come here, mule. I have the Boca gun. Like, yo, trap, kick him in the chest real quick. Like, you ain't gonna stop me from me delivering these packages, man.
Dude,
you know
dude, Death Stranding. I can't stop saying enough good things about Death Stranding.
It's a good
bro.
game,
I
man.
went completely off of fucking social media altogether playing this game, bro. All I wanted to do was play this game. I'm at work, bro. Nigga, I got a whole fucking building I gotta wire up, nigga.
Yeah.
And the only thing I could think of is, fuck, nigga, I wish I'd rather be at home playing fucking Death Stranding, my nigga. Like, this is how this game literally had me, bro. And even when it come to PC, bro, I'm gonna double dip and buy this joint again for PC, dog.
Yeah,
that's how much I enjoyed this game.
Platinum stressful?
I think the platinum. I think the platinum's easy because, yo, real talk.
It is.
I'm at chapter 5, bro. I'm at 50% in the game because I was doing mad side stuff. I was doing all this other stuff.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna get you. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna get you, and you might as well start doing it now. Put the game on hard and do the premium deliveries.
Yeah, it's on hard for me. Yeah,
because you're gonna have to do about 120. You'll have to do 120 of them on it. So you might as well get prepared.
Okay, that's the ones that have like the timer and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's like 4 different categories. It's like time, quality, weight, and something else. Man, it's like 4 different types of packages that you have to deliver. Like, you know, you got the materials that you deliver when people need to build shit.
Yeah.
You got the time packages that you got to hurry up and get there. As a matter of fact, there's going to be a mission. Goddamn, you know what? I can't say it without actually spoiling something, so I ain't gonna say it.
Is it a package that's very like dangerous?
No, there is some packages that's dangerous, but
I did
not
that
this
one. I did that one in like chapter in the what you call it, the chick name, the fragile one. I was like, yo, this kind of good. I didn't know what was going on at first. I didn't know that you had to go to a specific spot to deliver this package. I was taking it back to a city, and that John, that's, you know, it was gone. That's all I gotta say. It was Days Gone. You know what I mean? And yo, Days Gone, another game, man. Amazing time. I had a lot of fun playing it. I don't go for platinums that much, but that game I had a lot of fun going for the platinum.
Platinum, bro. I really enjoyed that.
That was fun, man. Messing
and
with
like
the
zombie game. It's funny too because Days Gone did a good job of making zombie games feel fresh. Because like, you know, most zombie games are like boring and dull.
And that's another game where you feel rewarded when you get the higher level equipment, because when you deal with that first freaker horde, that wasn't an easy task. But now when you got that artillery, you know what I mean? I'm
got
over
that
here
chopper,
big ass
the Chicago chopper.
Oh yeah,
that Chicago, boy.
That Chicago boy.
I was just gonna say that, nigga. That was my go-to gun, bro. That was my go-to.
You know that slow mo on it, and throw that Chicago chopper with the drum out, and you kill it
Chicago.
down.
That was the best gun in the game, hands down. Hands down. You know, it's another thing.
Headshot is one bullet.
This game gets slept on. Is how dynamic the game is. It's not just the freakers, it's the people that's around it, like the people in those like the people that's trying to trap you and hide them in their camps and all that stuff. Like, you ride around your bike and there's a person that's stranded, but that person's like that's there for bait as a trap as they try to jump you, or people setting up traps with it. They have a rope tied to a car. You trip over that joint and yo, your screen is all like blank and you don't know what the hell's going on. And then somebody with a bat just like boop and tie you up in their tent in their camp, and your items is gone. You got to recover your items back again. Like, yo, a lot of people don't talk about that stuff with that game, but yo, that game is very, very dynamic, man. Really, really dope.
You know what I was thinking about too? What if Death Stranding was made with the Decima? I mean, Days Gone was made with the Decima engine.
Nah, man. Listen, that's one thing too, man. Like, I don't see a game because there's specific things about the Decima engine that you can call out because you know it was made in the Decima engine, bro. Yeah. Some of the terrain, some of the rocks and shit like that, they all look the same. If you look at it in Death Stranding and then go to Horizon Zero Dawn, look at it, it looks very, very familiar, bro.
Really, yeah.
So I mean, me personally, I'm not really about all these games being made with the same engine. I want to see what these developers, what they can do with their own talent, man. Don't get me wrong. I think people need to get away from using the goddamn what is that? Unreal?
Unreal
the
engine.
Unreal engine.
It's such a good engine though, man.
Because you can kind of look at the games and tell that shit was made in Unreal.
Unreal, yeah. They got a certain look.
Yeah, like the animations, some of the animations are the same. Same thing with Death Stranding. If you look at some of the animations in that game, it looks very similar to some of the animations in Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the engine.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Marauders and Rippers. Yeah, Chris Righteous. There you go. Beware the Reacher while on the bike. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. That's Days Gone is a game that I feel like a lot of people like they just look at the reviews. They don't care about reviews, but for that specific game, they care about the reviews on that. They don't want to talk about the game. Devil May Cry. I don't think Devil May Cry is like the best in the series. I felt like the combat was really cool, but the story to me was lackluster. From the end of that game, it felt like it was rushed. Like, you know what I mean? Like Devil May Cry is not really long games, but I feel like from like chapter, I think it's like 20 something to like 23, it that felt way too rushed. You know what I mean? I didn't really feel like, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it felt rushed. Like you didn't beat it yet, so I ain't gonna go too in depth, but you know, that would be spoiling it if I say that.
Yo, the biggest L of 2019, and I guarantee you we all here can agree. The biggest L of 2019, Anthem.
Oh yeah, Anthem,
bro. I took the biggest L big up in that game.
Nah, you know what? I took a L on that shit, but I really love what they started with Anthem. I just think that the content just wasn't there, bro. Like, yeah, the content. I think they had a great concept. I think the flying was great. You know, deploying from the ground to actually flying was actually very great. Mm-hmm. The animations looked good. The combat was good. The combat was tight. It was tight.
The gameplay was really good. Yeah.
It was really good, but there was nothing to do in the bitch. Like, it was barren, nigga. Like, yeah. I don't understand how they could fuck up like that. But then I had to start looking at it because I made the guess, it was an educated guess, that the reason why they fell back on that shit is because these consoles just can't fucking handle it, dog.
Yeah.
They couldn't handle it, bro. Let's be honest.
I don't like how Anthem mission structures was too. Like, when I'm playing by myself, I'm forced to play with these random dudes that just like, yo, I don't know if you ever would like watch me like play a game when it comes to these open world. Yo, I'm a nook and cranny dude, man. I like to explore. I like to look around, and I'm being rushed, and then I'm getting teleported over to the. Like, it takes away a lot from my experience.
No, for sure. With that's a very valid complaint.
And I know a lot of people's gonna, disagree with this, but I generally enjoy Jump Force. That's another game that came out this year that I know people, bash and hate it. But as an anime fan that like, these animes that the game has, it was a really cool game just to play with your favorite characters. Yo, Link, definitely appreciate the subscription, man. Just brawling out. There was some cheapness in the game when it first came out, but they patched it up. It's cool now. I'll probably stream it and show people now how the game is, but it was a really fun game. But as far as my favorite games of this year was, I said 5, right? Definitely Sekiro's in there. Sekiro's another game that we didn't talk about like that, but that game was really, really good. Days Gone, Kingdom Hearts 3, my personal game of the year. I know a lot of people bash Kingdom Hearts 3, but when you look at that game and the overall story, it was the best story out of Kingdom Hearts game. The gameplay was really, really good. Probably the best gameplay as well, but they just added certain things that made Sora really, really OP. So the difficulty and how Sora's strength was didn't really match up to the game, because you could play this game on hard and you'll run through this joint. I know they added critical in there now, but
no, because they put the you know why that was because the attractions and stuff, you didn't really have to earn them.
Yeah,
like they were just there. Like, and I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yo, Thrash, what's good, bro? Definitely appreciate you.
I was just like,
through,
what the fuck is this, bro? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, the attractions, like I was using them at first, and I was like, yo, they become a crutch. Like, I don't want it to become a crutch. Like, it's too good. It's too, especially certain ones. It's just too good. I'm like, nah, this is too much. Like I feel like Sora already is OP in itself with some of these keyblades and the abilities that they have, that you didn't really need those attractions. But yeah, I love the game to death. I'm still one trophy away from platinum this joint. It's that cooking damn trophy. I just have to sit down.
Oh, that's gonna take a minute. That's
yeah.
gonna.
I got all the ingredients and stuff like that. It's just I haven't really got to do it yet.
Yeah.
And what else? I said Kingdom Hearts, Days Gone, Sekiro. What you call it? River City Girls. I know that's a small game, but I love that.
That was really good.
And,
that was really good.
And Star Wars, man. Star Wars. Death Stranding I haven't completed yet. Oh, another one. Oninaki. Yo, I love that game to death, man. I'm a huge fan of Tokyo RPG Factory. This is their first action RPG game. Really, really cool game. This story in this game, bruh. I might have to do a separate stream to explain the story. This story in this game is crazy.
Yo, the story is real intricate. I love the story.
Yo,
I gotta finish it.
It takes it up another notch. Persona, where you left off at, it even takes up another notch, bro. Like the ending of this game is crazy. You got multiple endings that you can do. I just got like the second ending this other day. But yeah, great game, man. Small studio, Square Enix studio, but all they make is RPGs. But great game. And but yeah, Death Stranding is another one. Like I said, we was talking about Death Stranding, but I haven't completed yet. But it's a really, really dope game, man. I like it a lot. Christmas, after Christmas, I should be back on it the whole day playing it. I just be playing all these other shit, man. But Death Stranding I will complete before the year is over. And when you get to chapter 4, whew, it's chapter 4 is the same for everybody. Yo, all I gotta tell you, if you like Metal Gear Solid and you remember what's his name, Vulcan Raven or Raven Vulcan, the first boss that you fight in Metal Gear Solid, you're gonna love chapter 4. That's all I gotta say, dog. Really, really good.
Actually, I'm past 4. 4, you talking about when you fight that tentacle motherfucker, right?
Nah.
You're
gonna fight something different, bro. It's you're not even fighting a BT. You know what I mean?
Them BT fights fun as hell, bro. I got I was so confused at first.
Chapter 4, that was Mama's chapter, right?
Nah, Mama 5. 4 was my man.
Die Hard Man. I mean, not Die Hard Man, but
Mads.
Dead Man.
Mads character.
Oh, yeah, Cliff.
Yo.
Don't tell me I'm only on 3, or am I on 4?
Bruh.
Wait, did you beat that game yet, Barry?
No, Death Stranding I ain't beat it yet. I'm only at chapter 5, bro. I'm only at chapter 5.
Oh man,
I'm right at Mama chapter. I got to do the.
How you feel about Cliff? Just out of curiosity, how you feel about Cliff?
Yo, first of all, I like the character. Because like I said, when you do a lot of the side missions, you keep going back to your private room, you're going to see a lot of the cut scenes of him and the BT and all. I mean, not BT, but the BB and all that, and him interacting and all that stuff. But when I got to that certain specific point, and they just threw me in there like that, I was just like, okay. And then how he's talking, like, you remember me? My persona. I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna court you. Shout out to my man.
No. He can't even really spoil nothing for you because he ain't nowhere.
I'm not in.
Christmas week. That's all I'm playing is Death Stranding. Let me just get my palate wet with the Star Ocean. I really want to play this first Star Ocean. I never played
I started that too. Yeah.
There
I
is
love that game on PSP, man. So it's like the same.
I never got to play it. This one I missed out on, so I definitely was like, this is day one. I had to get this. So I got.
There's a lot that you're gonna experience. There's a ton of stuff that you're gonna experience in that game that's just gonna blow your mind, dog.
I got 2 weeks off. I'm a platinum Death Stranding, Kingdom Hearts, and Control 2 week watch.
The character Mama is a character that's like mind boggling in itself. I'm like, yo, the detail that they took for each character is like, yo, it is a really, really well.
Here's the thing. I don't think you have really figured out what happened with Mama just yet.
Oh, I'm just at the beginning. She just did her introduction as far as.
Oh yeah,
what's going on with her?
You ain't heard nothing yet.
Okay, but I was just like, damn, yo. Yeah. And her little backstory, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
No. Okay, what is her backstory? What have you heard so far?
How you know how she was crushed into the rock pile, but she was pregnant, and you know.
Did you hear how she was pregnant?
No, I don't remember hearing how she was pregnant.
I ain't gonna tell you then, nigga. Get deeper than that, bro. It's gonna get deeper than that. You gonna be like,
I'm trying to think if she did explain it, but I don't think she explained. She just said that she was pregnant, had a baby, and her baby.
Did you meet the other half?
Yeah, because ain't she a twin?
This nigga spoiling the game for himself. Jesus.
No, I seen that part. That part I saw because I seen her looking over her twin's dead body. I seen that.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but you don't see.
Oh, damn. Let me shut up then. Sorry, my fault. Let me shut up. Listen, I'm gonna have the game beat by next week. I got you.
All I know is that her baby is not here anymore, but she's on the other side.
Oh yeah, King Thrash. I'm on a world tour today, my nigga. I'm on a.
Oh, no spoilers. My man said no spoilers. I got you, bro.
Yeah, my fault. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that.
I feel like 2019 is a good year. I don't think it was better than 2018 or 2017, but it was still like a great year. The fact that Kingdom Hearts came out this year got me really excited.
Right.
But
I think 2020 gonna take the cake though. That Final Fantasy 7 I think is up there for me.
Yo, it's definitely up there for me.
You know what's funny? Yo, people is sleeping on the magnitude of that game. That's the funny part. That game,
Final Fantasy, Last of Us, and fucking Ghost.
Just imagine
any game coming out in March is DOA, bro. I'm trying to tell people, get that game out of there. If your game coming out in March, get it out there. It's not
just imagine.
Now, once Final Fantasy come out, it's media blackout for at least 2 weeks. That's a platinum.
I'm gonna take a vacation then, for sure, of course.
Oh yeah. I got the $350 collector's.
You got people who are saying that they're gonna wait a year for it to go other places before they play this game.
Those aren't real fans.
I said, man, y'all niggas done lost it, bro.
Lost it.
Ain't no fucking way in hell I could be waiting for a game and be like, nah, I'm gonna wait.
And these are niggas that got all the consoles though, sick. That's the shit, bro.
These the neutrals.
These the neutrals, bro.
Man.
Yo, this game.
Waiting a year for that.
We've been waiting for this game for the longest since they teased it on PS3. That intro, we've been waiting for a remake game. You think I'm gonna wait a year? You are crazy.
Anybody that's waiting a year for,
I don't even want to wait now. I want the game out now.
Yeah, these 3 months gonna be rough.
Yeah, like that shit crazy, man.
Straight up. If you wait for Final Fantasy 7 to come to like Xbox or wherever the fuck, you're not a real fan.
Well, yo, like I said on your podcast, I'm definitely
not at all.
I'm pulling the sick during that game. I'm posting screenshots, boy. Like, yo, on day 0, screenshots is being posted.
Yo, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I posted so many screenshots, bro. Like, nigga, dog, my hard drive is crazy right now, and I don't even use, bro. My internal hard drive is only used for the operating system and fucking pictures and videos, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's full.
All that shit is.
Got mad screenshot gameplay, all that. Yeah,
what?
I feel it, man.
I got a ton of gameplay that I just haven't put up. Like I've got like 500-600 gigs of just straight up screenshots and video.
But I was hooked though, dog. Like I could not get off that game, bro. Like I'm talking about, bro. I would get off the game, go lay down, and the only thing in my mind is like, I need to finish building this road. I need to put up some more zip lines, nigga. Like, what am I doing, dog? I'm wasting time. I need more. Who needs sleep? Who needs sleep?
There's a time I'm playing that game and it's just like I was in the same zone because it kept rewarding me. Like when you get to like chapter 4 or 3, it just keeps rewarding you. Like, oh, a new gun, oh, a new exoskeleton. I was just like, damn. Oh, a new car, a new truck. I was like, yo, you giving me.
You definitely need that all-terrain skeleton, bro. Oh,
yeah,
they gave me get that far, right?
They gave me the speed one and the first one so far.
Okay, so you got the power skeleton and the speed. You ain't got the all-terrain. The all-terrain is nice.
Cause yeah, I'm going up to the mountains right now. To get that on the Chiral network, whatever it's called.
Oh, the mountains is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now. Since you're going into the mountains, start putting your zip lines down now. You gonna earn that shit with mama. Like you're gonna have to do something at the end, and you're gonna have a way of doing it. You're gonna have to build these zip lines, so just prepare for that.
Yeah, I put one up there, then I was like, damn, I gotta cross this other side, this lake. How the hell I'm gonna get over it?
But once you get the zip lines up, bruh, yo, it makes delivering shit so much easier.
Yeah, they OBJ,
the Don said, order his boo boo juice.
Yo, yeah. like I said, like I'm a type of person I love to debate, man. Yo, me and OBJ was going at it, you know what I mean? Yo, you saw the old J Bar came out a little bit. But nah, it's all good, man. If you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it. But I love Star Wars though, man. That game was amazing to me.
Yeah, but you probably love the actual movie, like the series and shit too, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Star Wars and stuff. I love Star Wars. Yeah.
See, that's my thing. I've never watched Star Wars, so it was kind of hard.
You've never watched Star Wars?
Damn. Never watched any Star Wars. None. I've seen Star Trek, but not Star Wars.
Star Trek, my shit.
Nah, I never got into Star Trek, but Star Wars, yeah. Star Wars, I'm a nerd. I was reading the books.
Right, but I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't enjoy it that much is because when I play it, the only thing that I'm seeing is all the games that it's imitating versus if I knew what the story was about and knew what they were talking about, I could probably kind of, put that shit to the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of follow, the story for what it is. But man, they was talking about a whole bunch of shit. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about. I ain't know, dog. I was just playing, enjoying the combat and shit like that. But it got old, bruh.
It definitely gets better, man. I'm telling you.
It gets really, especially when you unlock more of the force powers and shit.
And that's another game where it's like it's constant. There's always going to be a constant like mini boss battle because there's going to be bounty hunters that's coming against you. It's 2-on-1, and you got to like really strategize, especially if you're playing the hardest difficulty. Man, yo,
that shit was hard, a struggle, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a struggle.
It gets tough, man. It gets tough.
You know what's funny? I think Fallen Order has one of the best boss fights this year too. When you fight the second sister, man, that boss fight was so fun because like the aesthetic and the environment, and then when you fight Alucard, what's his name? Silas? What's his name?
Yeah, the old Jedi guy. See, it's Silas or something like that. Silas.
That nigga, those two boss fights are probably like some of my favorite boss fights this year.
Yeah, and
especially when you fight the second sister.
Even the boss fight before you fight the sister, the big bat monster.
Oh yeah, I was getting super God of War vibes from that bat monster fight. I was like, this is straight God of War right here. I loved it though. It was great.
But before we get up out of here, man, Nintendo fanboys, be ready because today I got caught wind of something that Nintendo's also doing a wrap up year for 2019, and I see a lot of Nintendo fans not really posting up their wrap up year for 2019. So they got a website where Nintendo tracks like the most games that you played, how much hours you put into the games, the most hours you put in the game. And I've seen like a few people posted like my man J-Dub, but I was looking for like Nintendo fans to post like Blandrew, what's my man name?
The website?
Baron. Let me look at J-Dub stuff real quick. I forgot what it's called. I think it was like My Nintendo Switch Year End Review or something like that. But I'm looking
I see it right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Nintendo dudes, man. They're not posting it up. I wonder why, man. Yo, when PlayStation gets that end of the year, everybody posts up their shit.
Yeah.
Nobody posts up for the Nintendo dudes, man. But that's pretty much I wanted to bring light. Tomorrow I will be mentioning it and see what's going on with this Trump shit here. But but anybody got any last thing to say before we get up out of here, man?
That fuck nigga was impeached. That shit is gonna go to the Senate, and hopefully we get that nigga the fuck out of here. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't even tell y'all niggas to get y'all hopes up because
he gonna con his way out, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Here's the thing, man. Honestly, quite frankly, I think what people should be focused on more is next election versus the impeachment. Because even if we get him out of there, then who's going to replace him? Pence.
Oh, yeah.
And what has Pence even done this entire time? All this nigga has done is lick Trump's boots,
He's a mouthpiece for Trump. That's all.
Yeah. So I mean, he probably already being prepped to carry on the bullshit that Trump been doing up until this point. So I mean, it is what, but you know, not to get political, because I know some of y'all don't like to get political, even though political shit is what affects y'all for the right now. I mean, y'all better stop talking about
affect gaming.
Yo, they better stop talking about not getting political and start getting political, because these motherfuckers have the power to change the way everything functions. Like, so for you to say you're not gonna get political, you better change that mindset, bruh.
Oh yeah, politics is a conversation that we have at work all the time, man. You know, some people,
bruh, we can't help but have it, dog. All the TVs in this big ass, huge, fucking double wide building, my nigga. It's like a little small city, bruh. Where I work is like a little small city, my nigga. Like the building is so big, bruh. I can't even tell y'all, nigga. But every TV in this motherfucker be turned to fucking news channels, Fox News, CNN News. Bruh, that's all they got going 24 hours a day. That's all they got going 24 hours a day, bruh. And I be like, hold on. But y'all niggas be like, don't discuss politics at work. But all y'all do is show politics at work.
Exactly, yeah.
That shit blows my mind, bro.
We don't want to offend anybody, but yo, you showing it.
I don't like talking about, like, because like my job, they like to talk about like a lot of like police brutality type shit. I don't talk about that, man, because niggas say the wrong shit and you looking at the nigga like,
oh, you gonna be looking at that nigga funny, like you looking a little funny in the light.
Yeah, you looking funny right now, nigga.
Persona want to do is where he too passionate. He's like, yo, they be like, yo, Persona, what's your thoughts on this, man? Fuck.
That's why I don't talk about politics, religion, and like police brutality. I don't talk about that shit at work, man, because like people ideologies be like off the chain, bro. And nah, I'm good, man.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Bro. I swear people are stupid, bro. Somebody saying the White House is telling reporters that Hillary Clinton intentionally lost the election so that Trump could be impeached. Who the fuck intentionally loses something that they win?
Yeah, I saw
nigga,
that,
she
bro.
won. The only reason by way of votes, she won.
She actually
it was that fucking
vote.
College. It was that fucking electoral college shit that basically said, nah, she ain't the winner. Nah, we gonna put this orange nigga in there. Bro, that bro, I couldn't believe that shit. Dog. I was like,
Bernie, bro. Good.
But we turned into a joke, dog. America turned into a joke, my nigga. We started looking at Bush like, goddamn, Bush wasn't so bad. Bush wasn't so bad. This nigga was so horrible as a president. We started taking the worst president of all fucking time and saying this nigga is just not that bad in comparison to. But you know what? I gotta thank Trump. You know why I gotta thank Trump? Because Trump brought a lot of closet racist people to the light, bro.
Open your eyes.
He did. Believe it or not, man. Y'all should be thanking this orange demon, because he brought out some things in people that you would have never thought would have rose. And because he made it such commonplace, they thought it was cool to just sit there and push the rhetoric.
It shows you. I mean, trust me. It shows you how America really thinks. With him and Lee.
And what y'all think is, y'all probably thinking, oh man, you just think because of black people, this and that. No, I'm looking at overall, man. I ain't seen no kids in no fucking internment camp like that, bro. Y'all was treating them niggas like they was in a fucking, like this was Jews in the Holocaust, my nigga. Like everybody trying to look the other way, like they don't see what the fuck happened. You got kids dying, you got kids disappearing. Bro, this shit crazy, dog. And niggas don't understand why motherfuckers want to see this motherfucker gone, bro. It's not always about race. It's about what the fuck is best for everybody, my nigga. Not just one group of people, my dude.
He bad for business, man.
What?
Yeah, he's bad for business. When you got other countries looking at us and like with the side eye, bro. When your allies looking at you with the side eye, when you disrespecting other world leaders at like summits and shit, yo, you wildin', bro. That's the shit you can't do, man. The last thing you want is niggas looking at Russia like, maybe they ain't as bad as this nigga.
Yo, it always become one of those things where, well, it ain't that. I even saw people trying to justify why he shouldn't be impeached, saying, well, man, I mean, he's bad, but just think about Pence. I mean, Pence is terrible. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, well, Pence, that's like his right-hand man. Like,
so that's like saying keep getting raped because being murdered is worse.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like what the hell is this, dog? Nah, man. But again, I ain't gonna keep this shit on politics because these niggas, boy, niggas be getting in their feelings about this shit, dog.
You know,
me personally,
a lot of niggas, they only speak. Politics is one thing where niggas don't speak like an educated perspective. They'll speak their feelings or how they feel without necessarily knowing the situation about like politics and like how, you know, niggas ain't not even just this impeachment shit, but like the other hearings and shit that be on C-SPAN. Niggas don't watch them shits. Watch them shits, bro. Read about them shit, bro.
A lot of people blindly talk about it like politics. Like they don't really they don't really follow it and read. Like on my way to work, I read that shit every day. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, but there's real issues that were going on. Like not just this Ukraine stuff. I mean, the stuff with Russia, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it was clear in the Mueller report. It was clear in the Mueller report that this dude was absolutely guilty, bro. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I think about, right? And this shit just, it never seems to leave my mind. I want to know, what does Trump have on the rest of those Republicans in that fucking party?
Yo, at the end of the day,
you know what he got on them?
All about
he got something on them, dog.
I mean, we getting into like tinfoil hat shit, but fuck it, since we on this topic. Fucking, you know, all these fucked up shits that these old niggas be doing with like younger girls and all this crazy shit. It's all types, yo. The rich
shit,
world.
They offed you, man. You remember them when they offed in jail?
That's what I'm saying though. Like the
Epstein,
the rich world, and I'm not talking like these fucking rapper millionaires. I'm talking about the niggas that you don't.
The real niggas got money. Yeah,
that's
the
what
real
I'm saying,
niggas
bro.
with money.
The niggas that you don't see in the public. I'm not even talking about Bill Gates and fucking Zuckerberg. That's like tip of the iceberg. I'm talking about the niggas, the Rothschilds, the Rocker, the niggas that you, the Walmart niggas, the niggas that you don't see in the public eye.
The ones who really run the country.
Yes, bro. Telling you, those the niggas that you need to look at, bro. Fuck these niggas with the gold chains and shit. It's them niggas it's the niggas that's running in the scope. The CEO nigga. That's the nigga you need to look at. The investors, bro. Those are the motherfuckers you need to look at, man. The investors. Telling you, all the fucked up shit them billionaire parties the niggas probably be doing.
All I'm gonna say, man, is take a look at what's been happening, man. You got Charlie Sheen out here infecting bitches with AIDS. That nigga's still walking around and free. You got Weinstein out here fucking everybody. This nigga ain't paying nothing, and he ain't going to prison.
What's the
however, on the other hand,
Kevin Spacey.
you got Kevin Spacey, who was around here fucking little boys, right?
Yeah.
Nothing happened to him. You have and people, they always tell you, oh well, you know, they're getting their just dues. Oh, they're going to court. Oh, this is happening.
That's all formalities, man. It's bullshit.
That shit went away the second. That shit went away the second they started talking about it.
Yeah.
The second they started talking about it, everybody stopped talking about it.
Yep.
Then here we go, nigga. They trying to get Cuba Gooding Jr. locked up, nigga. Cuba Gooding Jr. The nigga that played radio, bro.
Yeah.
They're playing grab ass.
Somehow they found tapes of R. Kelly in somebody else's house who didn't even know what they had. Do any of this shit make sense to y'all, dog?
Mm-hmm.
Do any of the nigga? They got Bill Cosby on some shit that he didn't even fucking do. Nigga, they got this man for giving drugs to his friend, to people who was his friend. Yo, hey man, I got a headache, man. You got something for me? Yeah, let me pass you this, whatever the fuck they call that shit. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Bill Cosby, go take this Quaalude real quick.
Hey, yo,
yeah,
bro,
but
yo, bro, if I was famous, yo, they would have got me too, bro. Because
you'd have been around here fucking all the white bitches, yo, man. You'd have been a rap, bro. They would have had to get
that nigga Barry track. That nigga Barry record.
Cuban Good and Jr. looked like he was flirting. You know what I mean? Like simple 1990s type flirting. You know what I mean? But
you know what's fucked up though? In the 70s and 80s. Everyone was doing drugs and fucking each other, and like, yo, that shit ain't,
bruh.
Like, niggas, that disco era shit, man. Everybody was fucking crazy back then,
bruh. I was talking to my uncle, bruh. My uncle told me, he said that Quaaludes was some shit that niggas used to take. They used to pop that shit like Molly, nigga. That's what he said. He used to take that shit like Molly, bruh.
Yeah.
And I was like, but niggas is saying this shit like this nigga was just low key. slipping some shit into their drink and then fucking the shit out of them after they go to sleep. He was like, "Nah, man, everybody was using Quaaludes." I don't know, bro. I wasn't around in that time, bro. I wasn't around in the fucking 60s. I don't know. But niggas say them niggas was using Quaaludes like Molly's, nigga. And I was like, yo. And then I just started looking. I'm like, oh, so everybody black getting locked up, everybody white, they out here still free, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody is seeing a correlation between the two.
Russell Simmons about to be another one.
Oh,
nah,
yo,
they ain't getting Russell.
You see what Oprah doing? She ain't playing, bro.
Oprah setting them up too. Oprah about to get them.
Yo, Oprah tried to do Jackson dirty, nigga. I'm like, bro, I was like, yo, Oprah's a fucking agent, my nigga. Oprah is an agent out here, bro. This bitch is an agent, bro.
You ain't gonna stay a millionaire for nothing, bro.
Billionaire, nigga.
When did she go after Sheen? When did she go after Weinstein?
Oh, those
bro, she only going after black niggas, bro.
That's her friend right there. Weinstein, that's her friend.
You know why? It's the connections, man.
Bro, that shit
the
crazy.
The connections, man.
That's how the rich stay rich, man.
It's the connections, man. I'm dead serious. It's the connections. If you control the media, you control the narrative.
Yo, OBJ the Don said they need to impeach Phil. I second that motion. Mm-hmm. Can we definitely get this brought up to the House, my nigga?
Yo,
can we get this brought up to the House?
Impeach Phil Spencer?
Yes, can we get some articles up there for this motherfucker?
Yo, shout out to this nigga A Game and 50, bro. When I was watching the Game Awards, nigga said, yo, why Phil Spencer look like a portable safe? I said, that shit had me in tears.
Sam Ash, what's good, man?
Portable safe built ass.
But yo, guys,
the word impeachment will follow that fat toad forever. You know, again, impeachment doesn't mean as much as I thought it meant, dog. Like, hey,
I was saying, nah, he is impeached, but he's still the president.
He's still the president
in the morning.
He's still the sitting president.
Nigga Clinton got impeached. That nigga still finished his term.
A lot of due process that
Nixon got it. Nixon got it.
Wait. Clinton still finished his term?
Yeah. He didn't get kicked out of office.
He did.
He finished his term after getting impeached.
He did.
Yo, I could have sworn that motherfucker. I could have sworn they got his ass up out of there.
I don't think Nixon finished his term after he got impeached.
Because Clinton went 2 terms.
Yeah, he did 2 terms, but he got impeached in his second term.
Yeah,
he got impeached in the second term, but he didn't go through. He didn't finish with the second term.
Yeah, he finished. He did 2 full terms.
I thought they got that fuck nigga out of it. Yeah, but see, the impeachment thing, I think that shit puts an asterisk next to your name and shit. So now you forever like that nigga that got impeached.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but niggas still got a lot of respect for Clinton, though.
Hey,
that nigga still respected as fuck.
He got impeached being a G.
I was gonna say, man, he got a piece of getting some head, man. You can't knock nigga for that, man.
I mean, you got to look at it, bro. What would Hillary like for real? I mean, come on, Hillary wasn't sucking this man dick.
Yo,
I mean, I ain't gonna front. Back in college, Hillary looked like she a bad little thing.
Yo,
but
listen, man, who wouldn't lie?
Yo, you got a thing for these old white women,
though.
No,
I said back in college, bro. I'm not talking about now, bro. Go back in college.
Yo, back in college, that's 5 years ago for you, man. Stop playing.
I said back in college for her, bro. Back in the 80s, bro. Yo, y'all wild, bro.
Clean it up.
Y'all wild. I'm talking about Hillary back in college.
Sometimes you go through
back in college for Hillary.
You go to that phase, man, where you like them old chicks, man. I get it.
Nah, bro. What you mean, bro? I'm about to hit 30, bro. I chill, bro.
Hey, listen, man. They know what they want. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. I mean, I like older women, but not that old, bro.
Bro, I'm looking at Shannon Loftus, bro. Low key, dog. She looked like her name used to be Ted, bro.
Yo, she got that soccer mom. Yo, she got that soccer mom look like she.
Hey, AJ Bari, dog. For 1 minute, can you please put this picture up? It's probably just a bad picture.
You gotta no.
It might just be a bad picture.
It's a bad picture. I'm gonna tell you why. There's a picture of her from Inside Xbox, not this year. Inside Xbox last year, or was it 2017? Do Shannon Loftus Inside Xbox when she had curly hair and the glasses, and she was sitting on the couch. Go and show that picture, bro. Because that's when we was watching Inside Xbox. That's when I was like, yo, damn, she fine as fuck. Because she kind of it's the nerdy look, bro.
She look like a female Tim Dog, man. Stop playing. doing?
Yo,
wow, boy.
Put her on the screen, J Mari.
Yeah,
Take off the 2019 rewind and put her on the screen.
Bro, you can't
I
do
swear
that.
she look like her name used to be Ted, dog. Like,
You looking at the wrong pictures, man. I'm telling you. Yo. All right, bro. I'm done. Bro.
Hey, yo,
I'm telling
Shannon
that's a bad
gaming,
picture.
traveling,
That's
hiking,
a bad
running.
picture.
Yo, you know who she remind me of?
Inside Xbox 2017.
She remind me of old boy wife on Breaking Bad, bro.
Oh damn!
She got a strong face, my nigga. That face is strong.
Yo,
my thing is Spanish chicks anyway, but
she
ain't nothing about her look Spanish, dog.
No. I'm not saying her. I'm saying I prefer Spanish women, but
hey, yo, she might be because which girl enjoy parkour, bro? That's
Ray Finkel and Ironhorn, nigga. Ray Finkel, Ironhorn.
I can't with
Ray Finkel, Ironhorn.
Go to Barry. Please go to the Inside Xbox.
Ironhorn.
Please go to the Inside Xbox 2017 picture of her. Please go to that picture because you'll understand why I say she looked good in that picture. Please go to the Inside Xbox. I think type in Google Images. Type Shannon Loftus Inside Xbox, and it's the picture of her with these big black glasses, and she's sitting on the couch next to Aaron Greenberg.
Wait. Is that the big black glasses she got on right there from Microsoft Studios?
Nah, it's different. They're like
they different? Oh, okay.
Trust me, bro. Go to that picture.
Yo,
that's the picture that I'm talking about.
Do it, J Barry. Do it.
I don't. You talking about this? You talking about this right here?
It's Shannon Loftus. I gotta wait. Thing catches up on the stream. I'm telling you, that's when I seen her there. I was like, damn, man, she cute. Like she got like that older woman look. Like I'd knock it down.
Yo,
I mean, I ain't trying to wife this chick.
You know I knock down these white joints, man, but I don't see it, dog.
Go to image. My god.
Y'all running style, bro. I quit.
Her name used to be Tim. My name used to be Tim.
I quit, man. Y'all yeah, I quit, bro. Y'all, wow, bro.
Yo, where's she at? Okay, let's see the picture. Let's see the picture.
I think that's her.
That's him?
Hold on. I gotta look for the picture myself and send it to you.
You might have to fall back a little bit, man. I don't know.
Y'all, wow.
Wait, go to that one. Go to that one. The way you got your mouth up.
Wow. Hold on. I'm about to find it right now. Which one is it? This one. Yeah, I quit, bro.
Yeah, she do look like a dude.
Nah, it's the wrong pick, bro.
Yo, how many of them wrong?
Yeah, her cheekbone strong.
Yo, that's the I just put it in the fucking chat, bro. I just put it in your stream chat. That's the one I'm talking about. When I seen her there, when I seen her there, I was like, yo, man, she kind of cute.
Yo, look at the comment that they put here too. They put fat ass.
I knock it. Hey, listen. I knock it down. Hey, listen. That's the one I'm talking about, man. That's it. When I seen her there, I was like, hey,
yo, real talk though. This picture not even good right here. This is the best picture she got here. This picture right here. This is the
That's
best
what I'm saying, bro. That's the picture I'm talking about.
Not the one that you put. The one in the black, the Phil Spencer jacket. Hold on, it's gonna pull up.
Oh, when she's standing on stage.
Yeah, this is the best pic she got in here. Out of all the pics that you said, look at.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, man. Y'all niggas next.
Bruh, she is strong, bruh. Her face is strong.
She looked like a third grade teacher.
She had that fucking. She was looking, when she was sitting on the couch, she had like that soccer mom look. I was like, I ain't gonna fuck with her.
Yeah, she looked more decent there.
Yeah, she looked good. That's her best picture, bro.
Bruh, but look at that. Look at her chest, dog. She used to be a nigga, bro. I'm sure about that. I'm sure about that, bro. She used to have a dick and balls back in the day, nigga. Yeah, she used to have a long john there. That she looked like she wearing a tank top, nigga. Bruh.
Oh, man.
My man's, bro.
Yo.
I can't.
Oh, man. Y'all niggas are stupid.
Yeah, you said that with mad confidence, too, man. Look at this, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh, man. Y'all niggas is wild.
This is what you.
Yo, she got a huge fucking head, dog.
Nah, that's a bad pick, bro. That's really bad.
This is what you was liking,
bro.
bro?
None of her picks are good though.
Yeah, she's not photogenic. Clearly, she's not photogenic. She look good there in the blue. She look good.
Yo,
she look all right there.
She look like she going through what they call that surgery that transgenders go through, bro.
All right, bro. End the podcast.
Oh man,
yo, this man.
She
come on, Jay Vari, bro.
She look like she going through a divorce.
Come on, bro. She look like her name used to be Tim, dog.
Oh,
I thought
man.
she looked like a female Tim Dog. Yo, this Shannon Loftus, I rock with this one right here.
Nah, I'm just fucking with Persona, bro.
Oh man, she like
I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Down. Shit. Fuck it.
I ain't touching none of that.
I mean, listen, my preference.
Nigga, she look like she gonna have some muscles under that shirt.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean?
Nigga, she look like she could bench press a few hundred, nigga. Like
my preference is Spanish women, so I'm good.
But yo, guys, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Anybody have any last thing to say before we get out of here?
The only thing I'm gonna say is play games for enjoyment and not acceptance.
There you go, for sure.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yo, man, if you like Shannon, you like Shannon, bro. So it's all good.
Nah, bro, listen, bro. I ain't trying to wipe that, bro. All I'm saying is I knock it down. That's it.
I feel you, man.
Oh man.
But yo, Sid, you got anything to say, man?
Hey man, I could probably hook that up, man. Let me I'm gonna see if I can hook that.
This nigga stupid, man.
No, I'm just fucking around with you, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm in a fucking foolish mood, bro. I gotta go and finish this goddamn Darksiders 2 Platinum. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. I appreciate that shit. I've been on a world tour today, so nigga, I've been doing a lot of talking, a lot of goddamn talking. And now I just don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to talk anymore.
Yo, shout out to all y'all on vacation, man. I'm really jealous, man. Real talk, man.
My vacation will start till next week. I'm good. I'm at work all week, and this week is
wait.
Bro.
So yours, your vacation start like Monday?
Yeah.
And you off until the Monday after New Year's?
Yeah, the 6th.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's lit.
God, damn.
Yeah, 2
weeks. Damn, this nigga got a lot of days off.
Yeah.
Yo, the thing is, I have the hours, but I just can't take it because we got to close the year out.
Well, because normally I would only take a week, but because I would reserve a week for PSX and go that time for PSX, and then I would take the week off for Christmas.
Wait, you went to PSX?
I go to PSX every year. I went to the very first one.
I don't know why they stopped doing that shit.
He went last year
ain't
too.
Got shit to show. Yeah, I went last year too. Yeah,
he took a picture with Kratos.
Chill. Nah, I actually that face paint. I was actually very disappointed because I'm like, why the fuck? I don't want to take no picture with no Spider-Man helicopter with Mr. Negative and all the bullshit. No, I want to play the games, man. Like I was disappointed. The thing that kept me hyped was they had all the China Hero Project games there. So fucking I played Lost Soul Aside, which that shit was amazing. So,
yo, and that's weird. That's one of the few games that I really want to hear about, and we haven't heard anything about that.
Nothing.
But I ain't gonna hold you up no more, man. We've been
Barry, that Tales of Arise come out in fucking next year too. Ooh,
yeah, I will hope it come out end of January so I can finish up Kakarot, but we'll see. I love Tales games too, man. But yeah, guys, definitely appreciate all y'all coming through.
This show turned out to be something different. Yeah, I ain't even think this shit was gonna be this shit was crazy.
Nah, it was lit though, man. Y'all speaking from the heart, man. So if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, share it out. If you want to see more, just let us know, man. We'll hook it up. But I about to get up out of here.
Oh yeah, my year in review is Friday, 6:00. If you want to be on, let me know.
Friday, 6:00.
Okay.
Facts.
6:00 on the dot.
That's Eastern time or Central time
Eastern.
or
6:00 Eastern.
West Coast time. All right.
Eastern Standard Time.
But all right, guys, about to get up out of here. We out of here. Deuces.